Real shit. Keith Light Sweat. Look, man, I swear to God, my nigga Roach really made this in the whip. Off the hip, there's some pussy call him, so he had to dip. We some pimps, nah, we some players from the Himalayas. I don't trust you, bitch, I sleep with one eye open like a raider. What's next? You been on my line. Face I'll never text, but that sex, then that shit the best. Take away the stress, left your ex, now you breaking necks. Out here chasing checks. I respect Serena body, your pics be serving on the net. Like, damn girl, I just want you to know you really bad as fuck. Oh God, I see it glow. You know a nigga love it when you shake it to the flow. So is we on the high, we gon' keep it on the low. Let me know.
Mama's in the kitchen with the sauce.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Roots, man. Yeah, man. Keith Light Sweat. TK. Look, what the fuck you mean, bitch? I be going in. I'm going off this hen. Rest in peace, my brother hen. I yell his name to the end. That was my blood, was not a friend. He'll probably tell me, bruh, talk your shit again. So here I go, nigga. Oh, Ray Charles Shades can't see you. Yeah. Give your bitch the chills when I breeze through. Yeah. Most you niggas fake like see-through. Talking to the cops so much you probably bleed blue. You telling on people, fool, I can't fool with you. Nah. You be making it hot, I can't be cool with you. And your baby mama want me up her skirt. But we don't fuck with wet pussy, drop purse, that's first. So like a jet plane, high skirt. If it's about some money, I'm gonna try to make it work. If it's gonna get me paid, then I cannot be afraid. Fly as dark skinned nigga since Blade. Swagger cut you, nigga. Come through like fuck you, nigga. I come alive in the nighttime. My life is like a movie, a premiere on Lifetime. If it ain't wrong, it's at the right time. Slide like a motherfucker. With my brother, professional sucker duckers. Hey, always on to something, you ain't on nothing. My niggas got my back, so I'm never frontin'. Hey. The roots, he let the beats build, bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
What's going on? What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Everybody doing out there today? Listen, Fred, he ended kind of quickly. Tried to get my shit together, but shit, we here waiting on everybody to come through, man. Of course, great weekend, man. Tell the bell salute to my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Hey, we almost at 1,000, man. We're close. So, I'm excited about that. So, man, we had some shit to go down this weekend. Oscar Valdez cheating ass. Damn, it looked like he lost. So, and also we got Holyfield, man. God damn. The legend looked bad. I don't think he should have stopped the fight, though. I think he was still, you know what I'm saying, still had some shit in him. I think he could have, like, at least got through that first round, you know. I know he old as hell, but I think he could have got through that first round fairly easy, if you ask me. Anderson Silva did his thing. Knocked Ortiz straight out his damn socks. I mean, I've really been excited about the weekend of fights. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I really was more excited about football season. You know what I mean? Very excited. Cowboys lost, Green Bay lost, but everybody in my fucking division won. So I'm kind of like, So as long as I can finish out my fantasy week strong, then I'll be straight. All right. One of my teams won already. The person that I whooped, that I put foots in, he'll be here in a little bit. You know, I put foots in him though. Talking about the brakes. With the brakes off of him. All right. Man, for real, dude, college football was crazy. Dude, college football was crazy. NFL was crazy. Everything was crazy. Now, this nigga called me, asked me if I'm going live, and I done went live, and this nigga still ain't on yet. Let me call Santos old ass. He probably got a late start. Listen, hey, honey bunches of oats, vanilla kind, fucking good, man. Hella good.
Yeah, I'm ready to jump in the shower, bro. I'll call y'all when I get out. When I get out of the shower, I'll call you.
All right, old ass, hurry the hell up. Hurry your old ass up, man. We're already live. All right. What the hell is this, DJ? DJ, what the hell is this?
Yo.
What the hell happened to your mic? Nah, I'm not a fan.
Oh, I'm gonna go back out and come back in because I can barely hear you.
We're waiting on Deuce Times to come on in here. Hold on, quick, y'all. We're waiting for Deuce Times to get his ass in here. What up, DJ?
What's up, bro? What's up, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, man. You know, all my teams won, so I'm happy about that. You know, beat the dog shit out you today in fantasy football. So
That's all right, though. I'm gonna get it. That's all right. I'm gonna get my pound of flesh when y'all come to Philly next week.
Excuse me?
I will have my pound of flesh. You see the guy in my avatar, right, man? That's the great philosopher Curtis Blow from the movie Snow on the Bluff. You know what I'm saying? He had a quote in there in this movie, that said the deal is done and the cake been baked. They need to come on with the drama or whatever they gonna do. Other than that, fuck them. We ball. And that's how I'm feeling tonight, man. Fuck them. We ball. Went to Atlanta and took over Atlanta today. How did everybody else's team do today? I know mine 1-0. I know somebody who ain't 1-0. Where you at, Deuce Time? Sorry, bastards.
As a matter of fact, watch this.
Oh, what you about to do? Pull up the scores?
Damn it, I done fucked up. Hold on.
Yeah, man. So I was hearing Friday, that old Valpez took ass whooping, man.
Yeah, it wasn't no soft touch.
Yeah.
He didn't look as good as he thought he was gonna
Oh,
look.
Chiefs came back and beat the Browns? Okay.
Nigga, you should know, nigga, the way my quarterback beat your ass today.
Like I said, you keep just want to throw that in there, bro. And first of all, your quarterback played for the Cardinals, nigga.
Yeah. That's my other league. My other league. That's my other league.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Philly look
Yeah.
good today,
We just gonna keep that up there for a while.
Hey, I
We just
told
gonna
you
keep
Jalen
that
Hurts.
up.
Hey, Jalen Hurts, man, he didn't look bad. Neither did Carson Wentz.
It was never Wentz. When your whole team go down around you, I mean, what you expect that man to do? But now you saw with the full complement of weapons what was possible.
And even then, they didn't do what they're supposed to do on defense.
Who, Eagles?
Huh?
Who you talking about?
Colts.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, but they played the best quarterback in the league, man. You know, it happens.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said, man. We've been through this before.
Excuse me? So who the best quarterback in the league?
That guy in Seattle.
Boy, stop.
Oh, let me guess. It's Patrick Mahomes, right?
Boy, stop.
Mm.
He a white man from California.
Who?
You know who it is.
Who?
B-Dub, what's happening? You pay for that team right now.
Nah, man. I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because if Tom Brady had the offensive line that Russell Wilson had for the past 4 years, a lot of people ain't making it out. I saw what happened to Mahomes in one game. And everybody, he ain't got no line. All his receivers dropped some balls. Man, listen. Russell Wilson was up.
Nah, hell no. Nah, hell no, Brandon. Hell no, Brandon. We already started that shit.
Ain't no cowboy hate. You listen, Brandon, my brother. You got to care about somebody before you hate them. And the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. So, I just want to keep that up there to remind everybody, how Dallas got all that talent and still can't win a damn game. How they always just find a way. Some teams find a way to win. Like my Eagles today, we found a way to go on the road and absolutely.
No, that was the ass whooping y'all put on. It wasn't no fun, no way. That was a straight ass whooping.
Some people just we find a way to put foot in ass. You know what I'm saying? Some people find a way to drop the bag, and that's just Dallas. That's just what Dallas does. So I'm enjoying us being 1-0. The rest of our division's 0-1. So today was a very, very, very good day.
Nigga, my team was give up the cheeks today.
Man, oh man. Today was a very good day.
Oh man,
today
Green Bay got their ass beat.
I saw that, man. That shit was shocking. Jameis went up there. See, look, this is what I used to tell people, dog. I'm gonna stand up for my Alabama brother, Jameis Winston, dog. I used to tell people, man, Jameis don't suck, bro. It's like, man, Jameis ain't as bad as y'all think he is. Like, he'll throw you he'll throw you for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Cam, y'all got your ass. Hold on. Y'all got your ass beat.
Oh yeah, he a Packer fan, ain't
he? Yeah, y'all should thank us that we beat the Lions, so y'all can share it, so y'all can be on the same level as far as your
relax. No, you shit. But you're right. It's a long season.
But listen, I try to tell people that he wasn't as bad. It's all about play calling and trust, dude. He wasn't. That's not his game to throw hella far, like hella bombs for no reason. Take hella unnecessary chances. That's not his game. You know?
Yeah, people forgot 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he led the league in passing yards. So
in interceptions too.
Yeah, in interceptions. That's the problem. That's the problem. That was his problem. He'll throw you 3 touchdowns, but he'll throw you 2 picks too.
Yeah, but
so
that's what I'm saying though. Look, everybody, damn. Everybody in my division won. Everybody in my division won, man. Them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I am not gonna lie to you.
We're not saying they trash, Cam. We just saying, you got fucking curb stomped today, and it happens. And it happens, man. It happens. Sometimes you the hammer, sometimes you the nail. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, they got their ass beat. I mean, I watched the whole game, and I thought about Cam the whole way there. And also, his fantasy team got their ass beat too.
What was the final score? I turned it off. It was like 13-0. I turned it off. I quit watching it. What was the final score on that one?
Oh, now it's what team I play for. Oh, here he go. Shut the fuck up, Cam. You just made your we own you niggas anyhow. Hey, we own you niggas anywhere.
Cam sour, boy.
Yeah. You got your winning t-shirt on right quick? You got your winning t-shirt on?
Huh?
I'm about to go put my winning jersey on. Go ahead and put your winning t-shirt on, bro. If you ain't got it on, go ahead and put the thing back on.
I got my winning t-shirt. I got my winning jersey. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine back on. You know what I mean?
Hey, Cam, that's all right. We gonna let him talk. We gonna let me and Kyle just gonna get our just gonna pump our beat our chest a little bit this week.
Come on,
but
back,
he got
dog.
a day of reckoning coming next week though.
Come on back, dog. Let me tell you about the nigga. This Kyle talking all this weak shit. So I'm trying to figure out what team you play for, nigga.
It's team I play for.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, man. You keep saying our division. I'm trying to figure out who you play for again.
We down the game, man. You know.
Hey, man. Hey, man. What you say?
Let me tell you about what type of nigga Kyle is. Kyle the type of nigga that
DJ. Did I not call you?
Draft order for his fantasy league.
Draft? DJ, did I not remind you about the draft, DJ?
He was actually like starting to like yeah, he told me.
He didn't remind me, and I just talked to him in person. DJ, ain't that some shit?
He a fucking liar. He a fucking liar. DJ. He a fucking liar. You know he lying. You know, DJ. As many times I told you about the draft, you know this nigga lying.
Damn, Kyle, you left little homie on stuck, man.
He told me one time, DJ.
He full of shit. He know it.
Hey, listen,
man,
dog.
I know he reminded me like 2-3 days in a row. Like, man, go sign up for that shit.
He ain't shit.
Nigga, I was calling niggas personally to tell about the draft, nigga. And I seen you, I told you about the draft, nigga.
Anybody asked him about how he got the first pick either, huh?
Nigga, I made the league, nigga. That's most of the time that's how I go.
Huh?
Oh, man.
You supposed to put that bitch on random.
Oh, man. I ain't even pay attention to that, Cam.
It's good, Commissioner Goodell. Don't worry about it.
It's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't pay attention,
man. Nigga bloody cheat.
Listen. Hey, DJ. If the nigga would have paid attention to his fucking team, right? You know he would have put niggas in the
So
game.
so Cam, your team must be ass cheeks then.
I'm terrible.
Hell
We
no,
gonna
nigga.
be right though.
Hold on. Where you at, Deuce? How you feeling today, Deuce?
Oh yeah, fuck them Niners too, nigga.
Yeah, you right. Fuck them. That's all right. They gonna get their day of reckoning next week, Cam. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna beat y'all ass next week too.
Who y'all got?
Shit.
We're gonna beat y'all ass too.
It's Eagles.
Shit. You feel like
I feel bad for my boy Jason Verrett though, man.
Yeah, I heard he got boogered up again this week, man.
Yeah,
Nah, Deuce, hop on the panel.
Man.
Yeah, I heard he blew out his knee again, man.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah.
Oh, he's straight now though. He's straight. He's straight, huh? Motherfucker.
Nah, I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all ain't shit. How you like that? Easy work.
I ain't gonna lie, that Cowboy game was a good ass game though.
Man, fuck them. Man, listen. Tampa did everything they could to get them that game.
Yeah, that shit.
And they didn't want it.
You have 4 takeaways and you lose.
Man, how you quarterback though for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns and you still lose?
Defense,
Huh? You can't blame either one. They just fucking suck.
They couldn't get no run game going.
Your defense got 4 takeaways. Huh?
Yeah.
And your offense couldn't score in the red zone.
Yeah,
They either kicked field goals and came away with nothing. And how your quarterback show out like that and you still lose? That's just what they do, man. That's Dallas for you. No, dudes, don't talk to me in the chat. Hop your happy ass on this panel.
Yeah,
all season. Huh? Yeah. Talk my shit today.
That jersey off, nigga. That shit bunk.
Nigga, y'all got the sorry, bro.
That shit bunk.
I barely like to wear the A's colors because they so fucking trash.
That shit bunk.
Green and yellow is so fucking
How
garbage.
We trash, nigga? We didn't win the most games out of any motherfucking team in the regular season past 10 years, nigga.
The fuck that mean? Did we beat y'all ass in the playoffs?
Did you win a Super Bowl?
Did we beat y'all ass in the playoffs? Or
Did you win
no?
a Super Bowl? Yes or no?
I ain't asked you all that. You ain't asked my question, man. I'll answer your question after you answer mine. Did we not beat y'all ass in the playoffs?
We beat y'all ass this last season, and we get a chance to do it this year.
With all the injuries. Oh my god! But
you
answer
my
question though. You still answer my question though. Did we beat y'all ass in the playoffs? Yes or no?
We talking about old shit.
Man,
did y'all win the Super Bowl? Win the Super Bowl?
I'm here.
So what we doing? We bet on our game, of course, and we going.
Shit, huh? I mean, hey, listen, you might as well talk to Deuce because both y'all niggas lost.
Is we going to the game, nigga? I'm talking
to
you.
Hey. I'm talking to two fucking losers right now.
Look, I'll pull it up on you, nigga. What Birdman said?
Yeah.
You, nigga.
Dudes, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up,
man? Come talk to me, man. I just want to talk for a little while.
I ain't gonna lie. This football talk finna get crazy every Sunday.
Man, you have no fucking clue.
Every day, yeah. The football shit better than that boxing shit, that hypothetical make believe shit. You know what I mean? We really out here slugging, man. 4 takeaways from the defense. We all right, bro. We lost to the best quarterback ever at the last minute. You know what I mean? We should have.
You what with the best quarterback ever? You what with him? You what?
We lost to him.
Oh, okay. I just my phone was breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, it's all good, man. I know y'all ain't feeling happy about fucking weak ass Atlanta rebuilding and shit. But it's all good. It's only one game for everybody. You know what I mean?
But people say we rebuilding though.
You guys are. You guys got lucky. You know what I mean? What did Jalen Hurts throw for 200 yards?
Lucky?
What did Jalen Hurts? It looked like that defense is doing more than their offense did, from what I see.
Okay. You mean that same defense that led the league in sacks last year, right? Okay.
What they lead in interceptions, the turnovers? That shit don't mean nothing, homie.
Mm-hmm.
It don't translate.
Just like I said, Dak can throw for 400 every game. You can have 5,000 yards at the end of the season. But when you look up and you ask 8 and 8 every year, what did it really matter?
You know what I do hate though, that I noticed, like the outrage. Everybody was like talking about that Mike McCarthy shit, talking about how he wasn't running Zeke and all the bullshit. And I'm like, he ain't even calling the plays over there.
Yeah, but
Nah,
he got a final say of them plays though. But it was no point in running, man. We didn't have our inside guys. There was no point in running. You see what Vita Vea was doing to them? It was collapsing them boys, man. They should have threw it to Zeke more, I think.
He definitely got to be more involved, getting all that money.
Hey, man, you guys move the ball up.
That's
and down
what I was saying. I was like, what the fuck y'all paying for?
Zeke ass cheeks, bro. Zeke lost me a fantasy league last year with his weak ass.
Yeah, last year, man, we didn't have our O-line. Nobody was blocking for him.
Oh, man, I don't want to hear that excuse because we ain't had no O-line and people said we suck. I ain't gonna get that excuse to Dallas.
Well,
our whole team was hurt last year. Nigga, I don't want to hear no shit. I don't want to hear that shit from you.
Man, my whole team was hurt. What you mean?
Everybody got injuries, bro.
Last year is last year. This year is this year. And this year looking real bright for them Stars. I'm telling you right now.
Looking bright. Y'all just lost.
Oh, y'all almost lost.
They like moral victories out there in Dallas.
No, we don't. We like to
we like real victories.
We like the way it looked.
We like playing horseshoes and shit like that.
Nah, we like the way it looked, and believe we're gonna tear Chargers up.
You said you like the way it looked.
Yeah, we like the way it looked.
Yeah, that's almost ass nigga. Look, he liked how it looked. Yes, he ain't get to hit the pussy. He just liked how it looked though.
Yeah, we like how it looked till we get to it. We gonna get to it. Believe that. Believe that.
Okay.
The Eagles. This nigga talking about the Eagles beat up an old weak ass Atlanta team. Atlanta ain't been shit since they blew that lead in the Super Bowl. Don't give me that shit.
It's kind of like boxing. See, it's kind of like boxing. Yeah, when a guy ain't supposed to be in there with you, you get him out of there. Atlanta wasn't supposed to be on the field with us, and what happened?
Y'all win the Super Bowl. It's happening every year. Eagles win the game, they win the Super Bowl.
Oh no! It's Dallas. Every year is Dallas year. Every year is Dallas year, ain't it? We going all the way this year.
Every year.
We going all the way this year.
We've been hella weak though. Every year
they year. Every year is their year.
Hey Cam, exit off and then come back on so you can get my picture off because I know you don't want my picture on your shit on your iPhone.
And y'all get it in every 10 years.
Exit off and then come back because I know you don't want my picture on your icon.
I don't care.
Okay, fuck it.
Nigga, what?
But Cam sour today, but I'll be sour too after that ass whooping.
I mean, y'all got your ass beat though. They really beat the shit out y'all.
That was an ass whooping. That was borderline criminal today. How bad that ass whooping was.
DJ,
y'all had all y'all fans in the crowd.
You don't get it, bro. I'm a real fan, bro. I done been through way worse. Niggas supposed to go to the Super Bowl and they didn't drop onside kicks, bro. This ain't shit.
Ain't nigga ain't nothing worse than Kyle Williams' weak ass muffing that fucking punt.
Man,
with his weak ass, nigga.
All I know is heartbreak, y'all.
But I'm gonna say this though, man. When they showed that score to that Titans and Cardinals game, everybody in the crowd was shocked at the Falcons game, bro.
Damn, man, I lost money on that fucking game.
Man, see. Oh man, Kyle had D-Hop and Kyler Murray on his fantasy team today, so I got fucking thrashed, man.
Cheating ass nigga.
You got your ass beat for sure.
Man, I got fucking thrashed, dog. Then Chase Claypool didn't give me shit today, so that's what I'm really mad about.
Man, I had Zeke and Aaron Rodgers in another league. Talk about it.
Zeke is fucking garbage, bro.
And then Washington got lit up by what's the name? They got lit up by the Chargers, so my defense didn't give me shit.
Buffalo, man, I had 12 points the whole fucking game, and then they just gave that shit up, dog.
And guess what's defense I had on the bench? Because I'm thinking, okay, they going to Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers finna show out. I'm not finna start the Saints defense.
It was like 16 points you would have, blood.
I know, man. What was I wrong?
God damn. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Like Chargers got a weak O-line. Washington got them Hellraisers up front. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy money right here. Shit.
Hey, can I tell y'all the truth, man? it's getting harder and harder to talk about boxing, man. I'm getting to that point when
Ain't
Floyd
nobody
retired,
fighting,
bro.
man. Ain't nobody fighting.
This shit fucking weak, man. Every fight that I want to see keep getting fucking postponed and shit like that, man. This shit's fucked up, man. Boxing is fucked up right now. Good thing we got the NFL to like hold us over and stuff like that, man. But
Yeah, boxing been fucked up, man. No, but man, it shit been fucked up since the late '90s, bro. When all those superstars start getting out the game and start losing, that shit been trash, bro. All you have is Floyd Mayweather for the last 20 years. That's all you really had.
You know what's sad, man? It was sad watching Holyfield go out like that, man. It really was.
man, I think Holyfield could have damn near, he had a little left. Because
Hey, look, he took a dive, huh?
They kind of stopped that fight prematurely, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, that nigga Holyfield took a dive. I didn't get punched real quick and get my change. That shit, he like he wasn't even trying to fight. His hands wasn't up for nothing. That shit. That nigga took a dive.
What'd you say, Deuce? He said he got punched real quick. He said, all right, let me get my change.
Yeah, nigga, real quick. Homie, you look at that nigga, homie. That nigga was stumbling around. I thought he was drunk or something. Like, this nigga don't look like he belong in the ring. Didn't he take the fight like on 2-week notice or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga took the fight like a 2-week notice. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga got socked in the head and fall off the ropes. All right, nigga. I already see that shit. He like he could take a dive off the fucking ropes. I can't continue. Like, give me a break. Shit, I didn't pay for it.
So you think he took a dive, my boy?
To me.
Oh, okay.
That nigga got socked like one.
Well, man, to me, he 58.
I be knowing 77-year-olds out in the park scrapping. That nigga took a dive. He didn't look all flabby and shit. Like, he did keep himself some kind of shape.
But man, you got to think about it though. Vitor was probably on that TRT, so he was probably juicy Vitor, man.
Well, that's all good, homie. Fuck that fake ass boxing shit. Nigga, it's only 1 week. Eagles ain't won no Super Bowl, bro, and Cowboys didn't lose it.
Hey, yo, what's that? My fault. What's that writing in the bottom right there? Y'all see that shit?
I don't see it. I see hit the Cash App.
No. Look at the comments.
You want to cow trolls?
Yeah. We can't spell that. Hey man, we can't read Arabic, so yeah, we just gonna leave that alone.
I don't even be worried about these niggas, bro. I just be putting pictures up. We don't even. That ain't even shit we be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I just be putting pictures up just so I can get them up.
Hey, who you voting for? Who you voting for in the recall?
Man, give me a fucking break, man. Give me a fucking break, dude. This cool motherfucker. And then we got this I hate Gavin Newsom, bro. He is such a fucking Republican, bro. Like, they give this motherfucker so much love, though. Like, this nigga is full of shit, dude.
He's Bruce Wayne. That motherfucker Gavin Newsom think he's Bruce Wayne.
And that's a good comparison to forget Gavin, man. Bruce Wayne.
I'm telling you, bro. That motherfucker Christian Bale wannabe looking motherfucker. This motherfucker, it's like, I don't know who advises him, who like tells him what laws to make. Like, every step this motherfucker took so far has been the wrong one. Like, who's advising this motherfucker? Facebook or what?
His grandkids.
Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
A nigga that be coming up to my job, right? Nigga try to run up on that nigga, bud. Hella funny.
I seen that shit.
Bruh.
That nigga, I peeped that shit. That bitch ass nigga was scared and shit. Nigga was shaking. Oh, like, yeah, now you see what the fuck we gotta deal with all your stupid ass policies. All these fucking homeless drug addicts walking around tripping on motherfuckers.
But check it out, though. Where he owned hella land and shit at, none of that shit go down.
Hell nah.
That nigga, he got Napa, he in Napa, and shit closed down. They laws as far as like the mask and all that shit, shutdowns, totally different than everywhere else.
Yeah, that's why his ass. That's why his ass up for recall. That seems kind of hypocrite his ass was. That's why I'm like, nigga, what's really the fuck going on with this Corona shit? You know what I mean? Y'all, as long as y'all niggas been talking to me, I've been the most skeptical nigga about this shit. Like, you know, you work in the hospital and shit, so you may see it differently than what I see it, but man,
No. Nigga, the shit real. The shit real to the motherfucker. Don't think it ain't real.
No, I don't think it's not real. I don't think it's as serious as they say.
Nah, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. No.
I'm about to say I'm not even. I went off on that last year. I'm not even.
Listen, that shit's serious, brother. That shit ain't no joke, bro.
Man, I know motherfuckers that got diagnosed with Corona and not even went to the hospital, or even nothing was even wrong with it. Asymptomatic, as they say. I know people that went to the hospital for like a couple of days. I don't know anybody that died from it.
I know a couple niggas that died from it.
Like you know.
Personally, nigga, I know died from that shit, bro.
Regular normal people.
Nigga. Yes, bro. I know them personally, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like regular normal niggas, like, you know what I mean? Niggas know nothing else, just regular normal people.
Nigga. One of my homeboys almost died from that shit, bro. Like
Almost
died. Nigga, he only like 30 something, like 35 years old, almost died, bro. Like literally
Nah,
almost died.
let me ask you this. Did he have like asthma or some shit like that?
Nah, nigga. He have shit.
Okay.
Everybody's body gets affected by it differently, bro. Cause nigga,
it is different.
I'm gonna say this because I had the shit last year, right? Like last October, November. It was like a couple weeks before Thanksgiving. I remember because I was pissed because I didn't think I was gonna be able to taste nothing. But like man, I was fine. I ain't had no fever. I wasn't coughing or nothing. I just couldn't smell or taste nothing. Me and my wife both caught it at the same time, bro. I was like, man, that's some bullshit. This shit real.
see, I was fucked up though. See, when I had it, I wasn't like hospitalized and all like that, but I was fucked up. My homeboy, my best friend, nigga just called me and told me he got it.
Is he in the hospital?
That nigga fucked up. No, he ain't in the hospital, but he fucked up though.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like niggas been sick. Like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and act like you know whatever. You know what I mean? I believe I had the shit too. You know what I mean? I was fucked up. I couldn't breathe. I was throwing up. All the shit they talk about. But you know what I mean? I dog do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm saying like I don't think these hospitals are treating people right. You know what I mean? Not giving the right treatment and all that shit. I just don't trust none of that shit, bro. I just keep it real.
I'm gonna say this though. It does. I'm not. I wouldn't have won like saying it was a hoax or it was a fake or it was this election infection. A lot of this shit that people down here were saying, but I will say it affects everybody differently. Like I said, when I caught it, I was fine. I just couldn't smell the taste of it for like 4 or 5 days, and that was it.
Yeah. I was fucked off for like 2 weeks before it even came off. Like all that shit. I still went to both my jobs, still had shit to do, still play a little ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe they're treating that shit right. I do believe the coronavirus is real, and if you catch it, it might fuck you up, whatever. But I believe you can survive that shit with the right treatment.
A nigga Deuce was a super spreader. Nigga was outside getting it cracking with that shit.
I'm still outside. I'm still outside though. I've been outside this whole time. I still had to work, still had to be around people, dirty people, regular people, still getting in the mix, still going to Walmart, still going to
You have the
grocery
mask
stores.
on or not?
Most of the time. A nigga do wash his hands more and all that shit, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna sit here act like I'm just hugging and kissing everybody. But you know what I mean? Like man. I don't know. You can't run to me 600,000 people died from that shit. You can't run that shit to me.
I can run you 20, nigga. That I know like I know personally.
20 people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Nigga, I ain't got what am I lying to you for, nigga? This shit for real. Niggas at the hospital fucked up, bro.
Well, being in the hospital and being sick is different than dying.
Bro, this nigga, they said if he didn't breathe right, like he had they got a nigga like a day. They said nigga that's gonna shut him down, like they're gonna put him in the what's the face him.
I know, man. I know people that was like
Let
that
me ask
too.
you this. Let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. Did they put him on a ventilator?
He was close.
Man, that's what really be fucking people up, man.
Man, tell me about it, bro. They're not treating these people right, man.
I want to say, like, I saw something they say like 85% of the people who go on ventilators be the ones dying. Because you gotta it attacks the respiratory system, man. So you gotta be able to breathe on your own. You can't be asking a machine to breathe for you, man, because never mind, man. I really don't like to get into it because it's a sensitive subject for people. Because people have lost loved ones, man. So I don't really like to touch it. But that's all I can say. I can only speak on my personal experience with it.
That's all. That's what all I'm doing too. That's why I say anybody that the hospital tell you they died from COVID, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't discount it. I don't, you know what I mean, disrespect it. But I don't believe everything the hospital says. I'm sorry. Before COVID, you always hear stories. Oh man, they killed my folks in the hospital. He went there, he was fine. You know what I mean? Hospital always full. Hospital always been full, overcapacitated, everything. And then now COVID comes, everybody believe what the hospital says. I'm sorry. You can't run that to me.
Oh, we woke the chat up. What's going on? 817 Boxing Beat. What's going on, man? What you got going?
He said, so you mean to tell me all these hospital workers just want to see people die? Nope, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're not prescribing the right treatments to attack the illnesses. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm gonna say this too though, and you had some hospital workers saying this shit. They was definitely boosting the numbers when this shit was first hitting.
Bro, they definitely did that shit, man. They did it both ways.
They was definitely boosting the numbers because if you know what I'm saying, the way one of the doctors explained it, he was like, if you got bit by a shark and you came into the hospital and you had COVID, they would list it as a COVID death. You know what I mean? So,
but what I'm saying is, the shit real. The shit real as hell.
Yeah. No doubt about that. No doubt about that.
But if 99.9% of people are surviving, you know what I mean?
Nigga.
That's not true?
Bruh. Niggas don't even breathe the same. Nigga, they're like, nigga, what he say I'm paid him for? Different, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, yeah. I know you can have life altering. Motherfuckers be having strokes, people having heart attacks on that shit. I know that shit can be affected from that shit, you know what I mean? But that's not happening to everybody.
What's up, Reg?
All right, here we go.
See, you and Reg get to arguing with this shit. I know it.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
Reg.
like I said, everybody see the shit different, man. It's just like I said, I can only speak from my personal experience, and I was fine.
Man, Deuce, nigga, I thought I was a conspiracy theorist. That nigga Deuce is the biggest conspiracy theorist I ever met in my life, boy.
Man, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. you niggas believe everything they tell you on TV. I'm sorry, I don't. I can't believe everything they tell. They lied to me way too much.
I feel you.
Everything the government ever said to us has been almost a damn lie. I question everything. Or
Deuce, when it comes to that, they'll tell you the truth, and people like, nah, that ain't real.
Yeah. I'm more like the kids now. You gotta show me everything. You can't tell me shit. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Me and my wife had this discussion, right? It was like when everybody was talking about, yeah, man, they trying to control you with the vaccine or whatever. It was like, and she brought this up, and we was having a good laugh about it. So They literally assign you a number when you're born, make you register your address, make you report all your earnings, but they trying to control you with a vaccine. Come on, man.
The thing about it is, like, the vaccine ain't the end goal, bro. The end goal is the chip.
Hop on, Reg.
The end goal is the chip.
Red's finna go off.
Of course.
Red's finna go off.
Of course. Reg is locked up with the mainstream media, the mainstream liberal media.
Yeah,
that's
say,
what
man.
The goal isn't the damn vaccine. That's why, like, half of me thinks the vaccine is placebo, and half of me thinks the vaccine is something that's helping curtail that shit.
But I'm gonna say this shit about the vaccine, and like I said, I can only tell you about my personal experience, right? I didn't like the way my wife was affected by it when she took it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fucked her up for about a week or so. Like, she was in extreme pain. She could barely move her arm. Like, it almost paralyzed her arm. That's how bad the pain was. And she just had this constant migraine for at least like a week and a half, 2 weeks after she got the vaccine. So I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that shit. I'm not touching that. But anywho,
motherfucker think you can mandate that shit to you. Yeah, right. You mandate these nuts in your mouth.
Brown.
Niggas crazy, man.
See, my brother, SFC stick a salute to you, man. Listen.
But hey Kyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just built like this new fun center, right? In my area. It's got like go-karts, axe throwing, you know what I mean, arcade games, all types of stuff. My daughter really wants to go. So, you know, I'd very much like for you to donate to the cause after my Eagles mud stomp your fucking 49ers next week. And if we lose, I'll happily donate to the channel.
Well, listen, man. My Niners will have to beat the shit out your Eagles for me to help you out. What how much it cost, man?
Huh?
How much it cost?
Nothing for you if they win.
No, I don't give a damn. I mean, we're gonna beat your ass, so you're gonna need my money anyway. You're gonna need my help anyway.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean, because all the money I'm gonna take, because the money I'm gonna take from you.
It sound like we got a bet then.
Listen, because the money that I'm about to take from you is the money I'm gonna use to help your daughter go have a good time at this at whatever the fuck they calling it.
You know, I'd like for you to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. I'd like for you to pay for it.
I want to pay for it with your money.
I'd like for the San Francisco 49ers to pay for it next week after y'all come to Philly and get y'all ass kicked.
Now, you don't even believe that shit that you talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Because we ain't the fucking Falcons, and you know that. Quit fucking
playing. Okay.
All right.
Y'all got Jimmy G. Y'all got Jimmy G, ain't it?
Quit fucking playing. We also got Trey Lance too, nigga.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you in Cali too, bro. You ain't too far from me. We doing a Hollywood. We doing a Halloween shoe drive and shit. We gonna do a trunk or treat shoe drive. I gotta blast you the flyer. You can collect some shoes.
I don't know, man. I feel like you're trying to. I don't believe it. I mean, I think I got something else.
Well, I'm gonna send you the flyer, motherfucker. I ain't on Instagram.
Yeah, you know what I said? I think I'm doing something else with the shoes, man. So I don't know if I believe y'all, man.
Well, we had the news there. You get everything we doing is gonna be show and prove. We ain't gotta tell nobody shit. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Here we go. Gonna argue about this damn vaccine shit.
No, we're not about to argue about this shit because everybody gonna, you know, that shit's such a polarizing topic, man.
I just want Kyle to take that ugly ass jersey out. That's it.
Excuse me?
I just really want you to take that ugly ass jersey out. You know what I'm saying? That other shit gonna be a matter of opinion. But one thing is a fact. That jersey ugly as fuck, Kyle.
What team do you like, sir?
It look look like the motherfucker need to be wrapped up in some tissue.
It sounds like a nigga.
You should have never seen that shit.
I got something special for a nigga like you. Hold on. I got something special. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I got something special for you.
Hey, don't put you on widescreen. I don't want to see that shit on a widescreen.
Hey, you remember this?
You know what?
You
ain't
remember
shit,
that?
Kyle. That's why you light skinned. You ain't shit.
You remember that?
You ain't shit.
Where you get this from?
Say, man, that's so old.
You remember
so
that?
old. Where you get that shirt? 72?
They got that shit from the thrift store.
Yeah, man.
You remember that?
I'm old, man. Sure. Who made that? Your uncle?
Did you commission?
You remember that?
You commissioned
that was y'all, huh? That was y'all, wasn't it?
You celebrating
Okay.
the win over that weak ass win over the Lions, bro. You really got your chest out.
Hey, can you celebrate a win?
Man, say, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. Hey, if we lose like that, I ain't worried about the rest of the 16. You know what time it is.
Listen, man. Even the sun
Kyle,
shines on a dog's ass sometimes. Y'all still couldn't get it done.
We run the East. We're gonna win our division.
Shit.
We're gonna win our division. Win yours. That's what
Who division? Who division?
we're gonna win our division. Win yours. Boy, who y'all beat? Atlanta.
Listen,
Who y'all
we
beat?
got the hardest division in
Julio?
football. Hold on. We got the hardest division in football, and you gonna talk that shit to me. Y'all got the worst division in football, and
we gonna win that motherfucker.
Winning the division.
I'm just saying, win your division. Say, what is that? What? Is you don't pick your nose?
That motherfucker found that shit at the Big Lots.
Yeah, man, that's a book on old boy finger up there. That's
Hold on. I'm trying to show you that with the certificate of authenticity.
Hold on.
Hey, the Rams look good, man. Talk about somebody that did something. The Rams did something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't do shit. Beat Atlanta. Who on the Atlanta team? Name them.
Nigga, they're NFL team on the schedule. Everybody getting this work, nigga.
Boy, it was quiet the motherfucker when I said, give me a name. Julio left that motherfucker. That bitch been burned since Dion. Get out of here, man.
No, it wasn't quiet enough. It wasn't quiet enough.
Say, man, what is
Say, man.
Why'd you rubbing that dirty toilet tissue on your face, man?
Say,
Stop that, bro. That diarrhea rag.
Hey, hold on. Hey, DJ, hold on real quick, because we did win. Hold on. I'm gonna let you go first, DJ. I'm gonna let you go first, DJ. Hold on, DJ. I'm gonna let you go first.
Bro, you beat the Falcons, bro.
Go ahead. Show the rest of your stuff, DJ.
Hold on.
Say, it looked like somebody gave him a hot link Lunchable. He happy in a motherfucker. Look. I got a hot link Lunchable.
Hold on. I'll show you that autograph right there.
Man. Y'all know these Cowboys, man.
Y'all don't run shit with y'all mouth.
All right, we gonna see.
Y'all don't run shit with y'all mouth.
We win the division, bro. Hey,
division
$100 super
what
chat.
What you
when the
video
season
game?
over with, Kyle, $100 super chat. $100 super chat. I'm putting my foot in my motherfucking mouth. I'm putting it out there. $100 super chat. We win the motherfucking East. Watch.
All right, so let me go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Timestamp. Timestamp that.
Timestamping. I ain't scared. We run the motherfucker.
Y'all ain't winning shit. Y'all ain't winning shit.
Y'all better hope Cam go to the Redskins. That's the only hope. The Eagles ain't about shit.
Ain't about shit.
Okay. All I know we ain't 0-1.
Mark it down.
Hold on real quick though.
You want the Super Bowl today?
I want to bring some of my stuff to the table. Jimmy G.
What? That's right, man. Come on, man.
The best tight end in the game. We get that?
Yeah, Kittle nice. Kittle is nice.
Kyle, don't make me go to the basement, dog. Don't make me go to the basement.
Yeah, Trey Lance.
You gotta keep it on you. You gotta keep it on you, friend. Hey,
man, don't make me go to the basement, dog.
Come on, that's like a light skinned nigga with a Niners jacket.
Who jacket is that for?
A light skinned nigga with a blue jean. That's a light skinned nigga with a blue jean. They always wear blue jeans. Light skinned niggas always look good in blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
Hey, get it, pop your shit, guy. Pop your shit, man. Hey, say, man.
Yeah, you still look like Lionel Richie now. You still look like Lionel Richie now. That shit wrapped around your
Hey, come with y'all jokes, man. Come with your jokes, man. Come with your jokes, but the only joke I know about is that team down there in Arlington with that blue ass star on their helmet. That's the only joke I know about right now.
Say, man, you know it's official down here, boy. You know it's official down here. They had the chief for the GOAT, bro. They had the chief for Tom Brady. They didn't want to embarrass him on ring night.
Say, man.
Hey, man. Say, man.
You know, because you know, my son. You know, he a junior. So you know, I'm number 1. So you know, he got the number 2 jersey. Say, man. Yeah. You know, we don't fuck around here, man.
Yeah, let's keep it 100. You know, you went down to Chinatown and got all that shit cheap in one box for like $25, bro.
2 for 50.
Now listen,
2 for 50. That's why you say
all that shit from the arena, all that shit from the stadium, my boy.
Did none of that shit have a real name on it? Only thing was real was the bobblehead.
You gotta go get that made, big boy.
That's one of them Amazon packages, you know. One of them cheap Amazon packages. It's all right, Kyle. I love you, bro.
And they got that shit from the T-shirt mart. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Nah, that's where y'all got y'all. Hey, Kyle.
I got your quarterback from.
Facts.
What did he say?
You heard what I said, nigga. Y'all weak ass quarterback can't stay healthy with his weak ass, nigga.
Who, my quarterback?
He just as good as Jimmy G. Hey, he just as good as Jimmy G.
You got Jimmy G.
Your quarterback is just as good as Jimmy G.
Man,
You don't believe that.
Jimmy G
Good
and
numbers,
Jimmy G the same
good numbers, but
linebackers.
can't win a big game to save his fucking life, man.
And Jimmy G the same linebackers in the mirror 5 times and go out there and win next week. That's scary, motherfucker. That nigga see dead people all the time. Anytime the rush come, he see dead people. Y'all ain't beat nobody but the Lions.
Hey, Kim Folk. Any given Sunday, you ever heard that saying? Any given Sunday, anybody can win or lose any Sunday.
Bro, so that's the one that
that's
the one that put y'all in the mix. Y'all on the way now. The Lions, y'all just
I mean, if y'all can win a fucking game,
Hold on. No, y'all win one preseason game. Yeah, they'll win one preseason game and swear them down and stay every year. The Cowboys fan. So I don't want to hear that shit every year, y'all year. But every year, no matter who the coach is, no matter who the quarterback is, 8-8.
Week 1 of the 2021 NFL season, everybody talking about one motherfucking thing. The Cowboys were supposed to beat the Buccaneers. That was a motherfucking push-off, and they had the chief to say to go.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was waiting on a nigga to bring that shit up. I was waiting on
the Cowboys, bro, and it's gonna be like that for the.
I was waiting on you to bring that soft ass shit up. I was waiting on somebody to bring that soft ass shit up. So y'all had 4. No. So y'all had 4 turnovers. You caused 4 turnovers. Your quarterback threw for 400 yards and you lost, my nigga.
Everybody knows
that push-off didn't have shit to do with that. You know what it had? Y'all know when y'all lost that game. Y'all know when y'all lost that game. When you got them 4 turnovers and you kept getting in the red zone and you came away with field goals or nothing. That's when you lost that game. That ain't had nothing to do with that. It didn't have nothing to do with that push-off. And personally, I don't think it was a push-off. I just think your DB was weak.
Stop. It
wasn't no push-off, man.
Okay, so
let's put your hands on each other.
Let's keep it
right. They was hand fighting, and when Godwin ripped through and got his hands up, that was not a push off, man.
So let's keep it a buck.
I ain't gonna lie, Brady always get the call though, bro.
Thank you. And if we flip that shit around, and if that's an Eagle out there, and if that's a Cowboy out there, and Amari fuck around and push off and catch the motherfucking football and beat y'all for the division. What the fuck gonna come out your mouth? You gonna sit there and tell me
if they hand fighting, it's not a push off.
Tell that shit to somebody else, bro.
Okay. Like I said, you got $100 million receiver. You got $100 million receiver, $90 million running back, a $200 million quarterback, and you can't win shit.
And what the fuck, bro? You beat the Falcons, bro. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
Y'all lost. Y'all played the game where y'all like, man, Dallas played the game where they life and lost. Dallas played the game of their life and lost. They played the game of their life and lost. So what they say about y'all? What they say about y'all?
Super Bowl, bro. As a Cowboy fan, I respected it, bro. Y'all went out there, y'all did that, y'all beat somebody. I don't have no problems doing that. But see, some of you niggas got a problem just calling a spade a spade. You know.
No. And see, this is the thing. Dez caught it. And look, see, this is where I differ. Because Dez caught it. Because Dez caught it. You see what I'm saying? See, I keep it a buck, my nigga. Dez caught it.
See, look, your team is 1-0. You just said Dez caught it. Great. Your team is 1-0. Y'all in the lead in the East. Correct? Okay. Who, if we looked at the NFL schedule, right? Who had the hardest game for the teams in the East?
Oh my God!
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
And who played the game of their life and lost?
Who had
the Redskins had a hard game?
Don't move the goalpost, because I'm gonna answer your questions 100.
Washington Redskins had a hard game.
On paper, who had the toughest matchup week 1 out the East?
Man, listen. Anybody who get 4 turnovers, that's supposed to be a blowout. That's supposed to be a blowout, and y'all lost.
I don't like Terrence Crawford, fam. But if you ask me something that Terrence Crawford has done, I will begrudgingly answer it correctly. I can't stand his motherfucking ass. But I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change the question that you asked me. I simply asked you a question. Again, anything. I don't like him at all. I can't stand him. I feel like he's selling a fat yellow chicken. But his accomplishments are his accomplishments.
I understood that reference. I understood the reference.
You feel what I'm saying?
You gotta say that one more time.
I understood the reference.
What I'm saying to you is, you know how
say it one more time though, because I got to hear that one.
I think the motherfucker selling you a fat yellow chicken, telling you it's prime motherfucking cuts. You feel what I'm saying? You sit down for a restaurant, you think you're getting prime cuts, and it's a fat yellow chicken. Ain't shit. Ain't no real meat on that motherfucker. Just a bunch of fat.
It's just fat, Kyle. It's just fat.
Facts.
He ain't selling you no meat. He's selling you fat.
He ain't selling me no meat. So, bro, you ain't selling me no meat, telling me y'all some world beaters, bro, and y'all face the Falcons, bro. Who
I ain't saying we was no world, but you this is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. I said it earlier. When it's just like boxing. If a guy ain't supposed to be in there with you, you get him out of there. The Falcons were supposed to be on the field with us, and we got them out of there. What you mean?
But don't okay. So that's what I'm saying. Don't Terrence Crawford me. Terrence Crawford, don't get in the ring with goddamn me Kavalauskas and tell me, well, that motherfucker, he's a world beater. Just because don't nobody know him, don't mean he wasn't tough. I mean, I'm just that great. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that shit. And Kavalauskas gonna go out there next week and get his motherfucking ass drove. Don't tell me that. Don't try to sell me some shit. Nigga, go out there and whoop Sean Porter. Goddamn me. Then, goddamn me, you can puff your chest out, nigga. If y'all went out there and y'all dug off in the Rams or somebody, my nigga, I'd be like, shit, the Eagles surprised me, bro. But y'all ain't done a motherfucking thing, bro.
Well, come see me. I tell you what. You come back on the show this time next week after we put foot in the 49ers ass. How about that?
Say it again.
You come on the show this time next week after we put foot in the 49ers ass.
I ain't scared. Actually, I think
49ers. Hey, 17. We're gonna do y'all niggas a favor. Of our division.
The 49ers got
favor for y'all division. We're gonna beat the dog shit out the Eagles.
Yeah, bro.
He know it. The whole world know it.
Them receivers too light man. And y'all ain't got no running game. The 49ers gonna be in your shit. I'm telling you. He not gonna run around.
We ain't got no running game. We ain't got no running game. You clearly didn't watch the game today.
We ain't got no running game for the 49ers is what I'm telling you, fam.
Oh, my God.
You ran on the Falcons, my nigga. The Falcons. Let's keep it a book. You ran on the Falcons. Do you think y'all can line up and run the ball against the 49ers?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Well,
we got 3 All-Pros on the offensive line. What you talking about?
All right.
All right.
I'm okay.
Man, what's up with it,
Don't
bro?
line him up for fantasy. Miles Sanders line him up for fantasy this week against that 49er D if you want to.
What's up, Cinto?
I know I hear a bunch of wild.
It's gonna be real like that, man. Them must give up picks, man.
Talking, what you say, Cam?
We don't know what they about to be. It was a lion.
Man, thanks, man. It's good to
Hey,
get
the Lions beat y'all niggas before Cam. Are you talking about that?
No, nigga.
And they let the Lions back in the game on the cool. They was beating their ass. They let them back in the game.
Yeah, you know, when you get bored, you gotta do some shit like that. When you get bored, man.
And the Falcons were just horrible. They was just horrible, bro. I mean, the Eagles went out there and did what they were supposed to do, but the Falcons were just horrible today.
Hey, did y'all watch Jackson State versus TSU?
Yeah. Yeah, I caught a little bit of it.
Yeah, Jackson State beat the brakes off TSU today. Saturday.
Look, Deion look good, man.
Hey, listen.
Not gonna lie.
Hey, Lil Deion's supposed to got an endorsement with
the one on the defense look like he a little more polished right now. I think he's older though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a lot of first read, throws, which are good, but I want to see him go through his progressions more.
Yeah. I think it was
hey, listen. They're not even the best team in the SWAC though.
Facts. It's a quarterback out the SWAC.
A&M.
They got the quarterback.
A&M were getting everybody 40 last year. So
yeah,
they got their ass beat by them in the what's the name in the spring ball.
They got a quarterback that's cold, man. If I'm not mistaken, I was watching highlights on him. I just can't call his name.
Oh, you talking about A&M?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Light skinned cat, man. Yeah, he nice.
Facts. He got some.
I like Deion Sanders' son though. I think he's gonna be really good.
Shedeur, see, people forget, man. Shedeur ain't played in 2 years, man.
Facts.
Like, you gotta remember, man, he left when Deion got the job, bro. When Deion got the job, bro, he was a junior in high school. It was after his junior season. So he missed his entire senior season of high school. Then he had to sit out in spring ball. And so now he played the game in 2 years, man.
Yeah. He was accurate as hell, too.
Yeah, then he with Cinto was talking about he got that endorsement deal with Dre Beats.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
He had didn't he have a scholarship to another school, a Division I school?
Yeah.
Man, everybody wanted him, dog. Everybody wanted him, man. But he was gonna go play at he was gonna go to Florida Atlantic to play for Willie Taggart. He was like, I always wanted to play for a black head coach. He was like, I was gonna play for a black head coach no matter what. So he was gonna go to Florida State. But then they fired Willie Taggart. So
I thought it was Florida State. Okay. But you know what? That shows Deion been instilling some good quality of who he is inside of his head. Him and the parents themselves, Deion and the mother. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. Go put Reggie comment back up. Because y'all ain't go to Florida, Reggie. Y'all won't go to Florida, Reggie. Won't go to Florida, Reggie. I know that.
They'll come to Texas, but they won't go to Florida.
They'll go to Texas and kick the shit out them Texas teams. They won't go to Florida. But go ahead, my bad.
And on the cool, they come and play the right Texas teams. You feel what I'm saying? They won't come down. They won't come down and fuck with Carl or Lake Travis or them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come to the hood and get the niggas. The niggas got the athletes, but they don't really be putting the X's and O's together a lot of times out here.
I'm about to say, didn't Mater Day beat Duncanville?
Yeah, but listen to what I'm telling you. All right, I'm from the Metroplex. You hear me? A lot of the
Yeah.
time in the hood, it's some of that wing T ass shit. A lot of times it ain't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it ain't intricate. A lot of times they ain't detailed. A lot of times
It'd be
they,
elementary play call, what you saying?
facts, and it's a little bit different, man. I got a little bit of both. You know how you come up in the hood and you fuck with your people, and then, you know, for purposes your family move or get a little better job or something, you know, your neighborhood get a little gentrified or some shit. You have to go to school with them. See, I did that, and I realized the difference in between, you know, 2 days when you're out there amongst them and 2 days when you're out there amongst your own people. It's different. Niggas get an attitude and walk out the field and shit. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
I'm already up.
When it's like 5 or 10 of us and it's 20 of them, it's kind of like a bond. You don't want to let each other down type shit. It's a little bit different, bro. So it's been a lot
My
of
high
time.
school, my high school football team, they went back-to-back national state championships, man.
Facts. It's, but see, out there in Cali, though,
No. This is Charlotte. This is Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh,
Trey,
okay.
what's up with it, Trey?
Yeah, Cali got that different vibe, though.
Yeah, they'll all the good players go to like 4 schools. So
There you go. You can't do
what
that
you got?
in
You got Bosco, Mater Dei, De La Salle, and there's one more. They all go to 4 schools.
Facts. You can't do that in the metroplex, bro. Your ass get caught going to school outside of where you stay.
Right. You can't do that here.
But De La Salle's a private school, bro.
Like I said, all the good players go to 4 schools, man.
He ain't lying.
See, this is how I judge Cali, right? Take Crenshaw high and bring him to Alabama.
Right.
We'll see what, or take him to Texas. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
De La Salle got their ass beat the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. They broke like it's Bishop Gorman in Vegas. They got all the good players.
Yeah.
So when people start telling me that they done won so many state championships in a row, first thing I go check, what size school is it? Okay, it's a bigger school. Okay, are they a private school? When I see St. Francis Academy or IMG Academy or what's a St. John Bosco Catholic and shit like that, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Like them Florida boys, what's that? Plant City, Plant, Florida.
Tampa, you got Tampa Plant.
Yeah, them little sugar cane towns and shit.
Yeah, see, Mater Dei ain't going down there to play Belgrade and they ain't going down there to play the Rabbit Chasers.
Nah, them boys, they're fast, boy. Them boys got that.
They ain't going to play the Rabbit Chasers. Because I had a couple guys on my college team from down there. They from Belgrade. Country as fuck, boy.
Sugar cane, rabbit chasing boys. They ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. See, I knew about Muck City before they made the documentary. What's up, Huge, man? When you hop on, dog? What's going on, man?
Yo, what's good with you? Now I was busy at the job and shit. I finally got a chance to get on.
What's up, my brother?
What's good? What's good with everybody? Y'all good?
Salute.
Y'all talking on the football. Y'all talking about football.
Yeah, man. How your Giants do today, man? Oh, yeah. That's right. Never mind.
They ain't shit.
Man, Danny Dimes.
I told you, you got it. That's gonna be that's gonna be the Achilles heel, man.
Fact.
That kid, man. That's gonna be they dude, like the one that's gonna keep them. That's why I don't have very little to no confidence in what they're gonna do. But we'll see what happens. It is what it is.
But you know what the fuck part about it is, fam? Saquon gonna suffer for it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it really ain't no threat of Danny being consistent. So they're gonna continue to load the box and tee off on my nigga.
Yep.
Not cut for him.
Exactly. So they're gonna have to do what they gotta do, man. Hopefully they can make the necessary adjustments. Or I think this might be his year. I think they might have to make a real decision about what they're gonna do with him after the season if he don't show no real improvement.
That's huge. I was just about to ask that, bro. Like, ain't it about time for Saquon to get paid? That rookie contract about out, ain't it? Because didn't he come in the league the same year as Christian McCaffrey?
Yep.
Yeah. So they
like
gonna
what
have
was it,
to,
16, 17, something like that. I think
He
it
on
was
the
17.
fourth year. I think
Yeah,
he's on the
he's
fourth
second
year.
pick.
That 5 year. You know they're gonna extend it.
Yeah, I
You know
think
they're
you're in
gonna
the
give him
fourth
that.
year.
Yeah, you know they gonna give him that player option.
That 1 year.
Facts.
So we're going to have to
He in the
see.
same. Well, Baker Mayfield in that same situation too.
Facts.
Yeah. But Baker Mayfield team is looking good. You know, I think I see them on the upswing. Like I got more confidence in Baker Mayfield than I do in Danny Dimes and shit. You know what I'm saying? If when it comes down to it, especially with the team that's around him. You know, he got so much talent on that team. He just need to do just enough. And I think that team got a much better upside. So,
Fam, you said that perfectly. He tried to do too much today, and that's how they lost the game. With a team like that, he just need to do what Mac Jones did today mostly. Mac fucked up on one pass, and the fumbles cost them. You know what I'm saying? But Mac got the ball out of his hands quickly, and he just let players make plays for him. That's why New England stayed in that game. But that pass that he fucked off, you know what I'm saying, cost him the game. But I swear, if Danny Dimes played something like that, the Giants would be a problem.
If he can play like that, if that's the case. But I don't really feel too good about it. But we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, hopefully he can get it under control. You know, we'll see. But I'm not banking on it. To be honest with you,
they don't want to bite the bullet and say that was wrong, bro.
Yeah,
choosing him. You know what I'm saying? When all them other quarterbacks around him.
But listen, the alternative was Haskins.
Shit, I would have rather took Haskins. Haskins getting a bad rap. You mark my words. Listen to me right now. When what's his name retired, because from the Pittsburgh quarterback, I'm retiring in a couple of years.
Oh man, Steelers fans ready to get rid of him.
just like I told everybody that would listen to me about that goddamn Jameis Winston. Nobody didn't want to listen.
What was I just saying?
You crazy. I said, mark my fucking word. I said, they're not going to. I said, New Orleans is in a great position because that's the perfect place for him to go.
Facts.
He sat behind him for a year. He learned some more professionalism from a Hall of Fame quarterback. And the coach is a good coach for working with a quarterback like him. I knew his upside because I just was amazed how everybody was shitting on him. Like, yeah, he had that interception thing, but the man was putting up 5,000 yards. Is a lot of goddamn yards to put up in the NFL.
You damn right. 30 touchdowns ain't easy either.
And you got to look at him.
He had 30 touchdowns and 30 picks. See, that was always Jameis' problem, man. Jameis didn't suck. He just always threw you 2 picks that was going to cost you the game.
That was it,
because he trying to make plays.
Because he a gunslinger. Because he got the arm. Because he got the rocket arm. And like I said, he a winner. Like, the boy won a championship in college, and he's a Heisman Trophy winner. I'm like, y'all bugging with that. All you got to do is get him to cut them damn interceptions down and just get a little bit more patience. And so now, shit, they in a good position. Like, I know a lot of people was like, I was watching some reactions to the game, and like, oh, I'm shocked. I can't believe that. I didn't expect that. I expect him to do well. I expect him to do well.
Well, you got to think about it, brother. He played with Mr. Checkdown. You think about who are the best checkdown guys that we done seen in football in the last 20 years, and Drew Brees is in the top 5.
That's right.
And his problem was always trying to make the extra play, the big play, instead of taking what the defense gave him. So a year under Mr. Checkdown, a year of learning the professionalism, a year of being under a quarterback coach like Sean Payton. I mean, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think things looking real good for them, man. Yeah, and I'm happy for him because I always thought he was a super talented kid, man. And I expected him to do well, and especially if you put him in the right circumstance, which I felt that he was in when he went down in New Orleans. I was like, that's a good place for that boy, man. So
man, with wisdom on us, bro, I will say this with some wisdom and some time on there and in my life. Anytime you have a talent, as long as they have somebody over them that they respect, that can grab their attention and their respect, then they're going to be on the path to greatness. The
I agree.
problem be a lot of times when you have a talent come in and there's nobody around that they have to answer to and respect. It's kind of like it's like anything else. When your kids ain't got nobody to answer to, when they don't respect authority or some kind of rules or don't know boundaries, then they bound the fuck up. It's the
Agreed.
same for these athletes, bro. It's the very same.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
You know, Cam Newton was probably the most athletic quarterback we've seen in the last 20 years. You know, Michael Vick.
I gotta get at the Vic.
Right. Okay, but I mean at that size. Look at that size and his athletic ability. Sure, Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson are more athletic as far as quickness
And RG3.
agility.
RG3, man, if he hadn't ripped his knee up, I want to see what he looked like if he hadn't ripped his knee up.
Again, facts. But again, the respect factor. Who are they coaches? You know what I'm saying? And commanding the respect or whatever. And then the other people around them as well. RG3 people fucked this shit up. They should have listened to Mike Shanahan. They fucked off his career.
But see, you hear the stories coming out of Washington at the time, man. It was like RG3 didn't want to listen to nobody. He was going over to Mike Shanahan head to the owner.
Facts. But his dad and
They
them
even went down to Baylor and talked to Art Browse, like, what's some of the stuff that he's good at? What can we run up there with him?
Yep.
And he still, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he was full of himself.
But I used to defend my Alabama brother all the time, man. Old Jameis Winston, old famous Jameis. I was like, man, he's not as bad as y'all think he is, dog.
And truth be told, I like the quarterback.
I was so happy for Jameson.
I like the kid.
Killing the game. Jameson was probably the best quarterback all around that I saw yesterday. Or today.
I like him, man. Because I was so upset. I was upset with my punk ass Jets the year that he was coming out. Him and what's his name was coming out. You know, they had lost all those goddamn games. All they had to lose was a few more games. Because I wanted him to come to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, my punk ass Jets can't even lose correct. The motherfucker's gonna win 2 goddamn games. I'm like, you son of a.
I
like what I wasn't too sure, but I like a little bit what I saw today with him, man.
I just need him to pull the trigger quicker.
Yeah, you know, I think I like what I saw, man. He might really have something. He might really have something, man. He showed some poise in there. You know, he's a rookie, so
yeah.
You know, but overall, you know, as much as I didn't really want to, I wasn't so thrilled when they was going so hard for him.
Right.
Because I didn't really blame Sam Darnold for the ineptitude of my goddamn team. Because like I was telling what's his name 2 weeks ago, we was talking about this shit, and I was like, look, I said, shit, at least y'all teams made it run. My goddamn team has been to the Super Bowl since 1969. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So they just inept. You know, so I really ain't blame Sam Darnold like that. I think if he had the right team around him, he could do something. And you saw it today. You saw it today with Carolina.
Yeah. Very good game. Y'all played a very close game, but gave up too many sacks. He held the ball a little too long. And it was just a few missed plays, man. Y'all played hard though. The Jets. I've been telling people the Jets gonna surprise some people this year. They're gonna, they're not gonna go to the playoffs or anything like that, but they're gonna win some games they ain't got no business, and they're gonna compete hard. A lot of teams gonna come out the field like, damn, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna compete. They're gonna compete because their coach is that type of individual. The coach he's that type of individual. He's gonna push them to compete. You know, and I feel much better with him than that fucking Adam Gase. Like that's the stuff I was talking about. Like, how in the hell you gonna get this fucking guy? So I feel a little bit better, in that, you know, the move that they made. And I'm just sitting back, man, and watching, man, and see how it unfolds, man.
Is it just me, or was Adam Gase on dope, y'all?
Shit, the way he was coming to some of them damn post press conferences, looking like he just smoked a bag of.
He was definitely on that powder.
He was on that powder. Thank you, fam. Okay,
yeah,
somebody else on par with me. He was on that powder. I'm looking at his eyes. I'm
right.
Powder.
The eyes don't ever lie. When he was coming to them press conferences, wide eyed, man. Listen, I ain't never seen
Dilated.
nobody
Never.
other than Jeff Fisher. I ain't never seen nobody get that much love off of coaching Peyton Manning, quote unquote, coaching Peyton Manning for 2 years than Adam Gase.
Right.
Adam Gase got two jobs from being the offensive coordinator for Peyton Manning, and I'm using air quotes, being the offensive coordinator for Peyton Manning for 2 years in Denver.
And then you know, he got a little love from fucking with Cutler too. Cutler was just ultra talented, and the 1 year the Bears popped, he got some love from that too, because I think he was the coordinator there too.
Ooh, don't say that around my father-in-law. My father-in-law's up in Illinois, and he's a diehard Bears fan. You say Jay Cutler around him?
Yeah, Cutler fucked them out. They had the team to win.
Yeah, they swear he was such a. I'm in the country. They swear he was such a quarterback guru. Yeah, it's easy to look good when you got fucking Peyton Manning. But
Right.
who else did he have? Because he had Tannehill looking trash. Tannehill came in with a nice reputation coming out of college.
Yeah,
coming
he
into the league. But shit, Adam Gase destroyed that shit
Mm-hmm.
under his tutelage.
He made him look like he was trash.
Yep. So other than working with Peyton Manning, really, like, you know, what are you basing that shit on? You know, I never could understand that. It's like the fighter that get credit for losing. Oh, he fought a tough fight, but you giving him credit, but he didn't win the fucking fight.
And I think you made a great point too about Haskins. I think he's in a great place behind Roethlisberger, and with a coach like Tomlin who's secure in himself and who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's some stability there. He can't do nothing but be a professional and be focused on football in that locker room. Because if he fuck up in that locker room, he dead. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to remember,
Tomlin gonna get his ass out of there. Tomlin don't play that shit.
But also though, you compare the Redskins organization to the Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has always been a top-notch organization from the Rooney family down. From the Rooney family down. Redskins ain't been that shit in recent years.
Nah.
So yeah, they haven't been that. So a talent like any one of those kids need to fall into a place like that. That's a good place to fall to.
Yep.
Tomlin has yet to have a losing record in his career. Even when he don't seem to have the best talent around him, that brother still has managed to have a non-losing record.
You heard what
he's
he said
solid,
today, right?
thorough. He's thorough.
Thorough. You heard what he said today in the press conference, right? They asked him about the defense or whatever. He said,
I missed it.
They asked him about the defense performing in the second half or whatever and shutting them down. He said, look, I expect for my defense to perform in no matter what situation. That's just the standard.
See?
And didn't waver. He didn't blink his eye. He looked, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the motherfucking standard. We don't do shit else here. You feel me?
Yeah. They got a solid history, man. They got a solid history with their coaches. You know? Very solid history. You got Chuck Noll. What's the other guy who came? I forget his name right now. Won the championship.
Bill Cowher.
And now him. And then him. That's solid right there. So that's a place that's perfect for him. He'll come back, sit behind this Hall of Famer, learn, like I said, some more professionalism and everything like that. Watch how he be when he finally gets his opportunity. He's gonna perform well too.
And he
got the talent.
And he playing for a story franchise, so he got something to live up to and uphold. It's a standard.
And there's some talent there in the wide receiver core, and they got a running back. They got a back. They got talent at the wide receiver core. I can see them doing some things, man.
Yeah.
In the near future.
Yeah, man.
I could definitely see them doing some things.
Claypool disappointed me today, man. I had him on my fantasy team. He was supposed to be my sleeper.
Well, he got hurt late. He got hurt.
He got hurt. See, I ain't see that game. See, I went to Atlanta today for the Falcons game, for the Eagles Falcons game. So I didn't see it.
That's what's up. Yeah, he got hurt late. He got hurt early fourth quarter, something like that. Late third, early fourth, and didn't play.
Oh, okay.
The Eagles did their thing today. The Eagles did their thing today.
Man. Yeah, I was proud of Jalen, but I'm gonna say this though, like it's I know it's angles that y'all can't see on TV when you're at the game. Like Jalen missed some throws, bro. It was like, see, this has been Jalen's MO. I'm gonna say this first. This has been Jalen's MO since he was in college. This is why Tua got the job. Jalen wasn't ever that Tua outplayed Jalen. It's that Tua's a gunslinger. He gonna throw it down the field.
Yeah.
But Jalen ain't gonna get you beat. He is gonna take that safe throw, or he's gonna throw it away, or he's gonna take off running. Jalen is not gonna get you beat, man. He is not gonna turn that ball over whatsoever. But in doing that, like it was a couple times, bro. Like when he did some check downs, like Zach Ertz was butt naked down. I'm talking wide open. You remember how they was throwing a lot of screens and stuff. It was one play where they faked the screen. Where Rager faked a hitch. He did a hitch and go. He faked like he was gonna set up for the screen, and then he took off running. Oh my God, he was wide open. He was jumping up and down the field. He was like 20 yards down the field with nobody near it. But Jalen dumped it off to Goddard one play. I was like, oh my God, Jalen, you got to see that. But that's all right, man. That's gonna be film study. He's gonna go back in the film room. He's gonna look at that. And he's only going to get better from it.
Well, yeah, I would say so. This is second year or his third year?
This is second year.
And really his first full year with everything at the helm. But see, here's
when you're playing the Falcons, you can make those mistakes and still win like you won. You feel me? But when you go play the 49ers next week, you're not going to be able to make them mistakes. It's not going to be motherfuckers running butt naked like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to be accurate and more consistent. And too many times what's going to happen is he's either going to pull down the ball and run or be throwing it away or not being consistent on them first couple of downs. That's why I said they're going to have to run the ball. And I don't believe they can do it on the 49ers enough to keep him in situations where his legs will be a threat as well. Them 3rd and 4s and 3rd and 5s, that he can scramble or dump some shit off or some shit. They're going to be looking at 3rd and 8s fucking with them 49ers. Yeah, quite possible. Quite possible. It quite possibly can go that way. But you never know, man. But you never know how the shit is. Like, they surprised the hell out of you because you see how Pittsburgh did Buffalo today, beat them, and also the Cardinals beat the Tennessee. You never know, man. I was real surprised.
The Tennessee,
and that's what I was just about to say, man. When they showed that score, I said it earlier. When they showed that score in the stadium, everybody was shocked how bad Arizona was watching Tennessee.
Yeah, it was watching.
Everybody was like, "Ooh, shit!"
I just finished watching some highlights, like maybe about an hour ago. And shit, they was looking good too. Arizona, man.
Right. Yeah, that motherfucker done figured it out, man. I think Kyler Murray done figured it out now.
Yo, that motherfucker is super talented, man. I saw him make a move tonight, getting away from the motherfuckers. Then he unleashed that fucking ball, rocket. I was like, damn, that motherfucker's an athlete, man.
I just think I think Tennessee ran into some shit that they weren't prepared for.
Hell no. Yeah, I agree.
Like they weren't prepared.
And I'm gonna say it like this. I think it was a lot. I think it was two things. I think it was a lot of them having vets and not playing together in the preseason and getting good timing together. You know, having a Julio come over, you not wanting to put him out there too much in the preseason and shit like that. I think that shit affected them, the tackle. And then also, you know, they get a little dink and dunk, you know, with Kansas City or whatever. But as far as an exotic scheme or whatever, I don't think they was ready for anything like that Texas Tech ass shit that Arizona was running, number one.
Yeah.
And Chandler Jones just wrecked the game, bro.
Yeah, Taylor Lewan came out and said that shit on Twitter. He was like, I got my ass kicked today.
Facts. I mean, the plays he was making was crucial, big time.
Yeah, big time.
Big time. The strip fumbles and, you know, the sacks at key times. You know what I'm saying? He just wrecked the game. So, I think it was a little more schemed. That, you know what I'm saying? They was hitting them with a lot of quick shit. And Tennessee, they was looking to play a thumping game. I was surprised that Tennessee wasn't able to run the ball. That fucked me.
Yeah. I wouldn't. When you think about who's on their man. Tennessee, I'm not Tennessee, but Arizona got some dudes on defense now.
Isaiah Simmons, you got Chandler Jones, you got Bosa, right?
No, they got Chandler Jones, they got
JJ Watt,
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah.
They got what's his name? Byron Murphy, Buda Baker.
Yeah, they solid. They defense, they got a solid core there, man. Like
they got some dudes on defense, man.
Yeah. They don't manage to put a nice little team right underneath everybody knows, man. Like that defense is solid.
Facts. And Houston just gave away D-Hop. That was just so. Oh my God. Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Yeah,
man. I was like, wow. Yeah.
Black quarterbacks kicked ass today, didn't
he? Sure did.
Even Kenny got him a dub.
Oh yeah, they put the beats on them Giants. He looked good too.
Yeah, he looked good too. Yep, he looked good too, man. You know, they say what you want to say, but the black quarterback is starting to really take over the league, bro.
It was a matter of time. Once we give an opportunity, that's what we do. Given the opportunity, you give us an opportunity when it comes to athletics or anything. Shit, we gonna do that shit. But yeah, he looked real good too, man. That athleticism, man, that them brothers possess, man, is just unmatched, man, in this goddamn universe. Some of the moves I see them making, man, and some of the things that they do.
Yeah. So where Cam gonna end up, y'all? Come on now, tell me, man, because I already
man,
know
we was screaming for him today in Atlanta so bad, man. It was like it's time to bring Cam home. It's time to bring Cam home. I was like, y'all ass should have drafted Justin Fields when you had a chance. That was
boy,
exactly.
say it again.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that about the Giants. The Giants had a chance even this year. Get rid of Danny Dimes.
Yeah, you're right.
Draft Justin Fields. Damn fools.
Yep. Yeah, all of them. They all passed up on that boy, man. At the worst you could have said. The worst you could have said he was the second rated quarterback. Should have been the second rated quarterback in that whole draft. And that's including the kid we took with the Jets. Because I think he's better than him too.
Facts.
Oh, he's better than him too.
See, I don't like them. I don't like them one-hit wonder ass quarterbacks, man.
Me neither.
Now you playing with that Mitchell Trubisky type shit. When everybody knew the Bears should have took Deshaun Watson, dog.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I know Trevor Lawrence looked the part. I still think Justin Fields is the best quarterback in that draft.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence,
just like 3 years ago, I thought Josh Allen was the best quarterback in that draft, but everybody was raving over Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield.
Man, I'm telling you, I think Justin Fields is the best quarterback in this past draft. I think Trevor Lawrence gonna end up having a decent career because they're gonna try to force one out of him, but he's not gonna be that dude.
But yeah, I agree with you on that.
So we both got the same route.
I think he fucked. I think he fucked because of the situation. Having Urban Meyer as his young head coach, I think that fucks him.
All right. So what do you want to tell him and what? Let me make sure we got the same.
Cinto, you gotta mute yourself.
Yeah, I really think that situation in Jacksonville is a poisonous one for him.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer, this ain't college. You could tell by the way training camp and all the other shit was going. It was going downhill, and then they lost the tailback, Etienne.
Etienne got hurt today?
No, he got hurt in training camp, bro. He got for the year.
I missed it, man. I ain't been keeping up with that.
He got hurt in when it was in preseason.
Mm-hmm.
Training camp. Yeah, I feel the same way about you. I I made this argument a couple of weeks ago to some people. I was like, look, I said, as far as I was concerned, I said, really, and the only reason I said that about him, that's why I said at worst you could say he was the second best. Because in my opinion, he was the best quarterback in the draft, including against Trevor Lawrence. And I said, look, the 2 times he went up against him, he beat Trevor Lawrence both times.
Facts.
He beat him both times.
He beat him in the Elite 11 competition.
Yeah, and he beat him in the semifinal in in the college championship shit.
Facts.
So I'm like, he beat him both times. So he just caught a bad rap, man. Like black quarterbacks just always fucking do.
All of a sudden,
But the only thing I'll say about Justin Fields, I didn't like how he cried his way out of Georgia. I didn't like that. Like, you signed on knowing that Jake Fromm was a freshman and he had just taken that team to the national championship. It was going to be hard for you to take that job. But he went there, he lost the job, and then all of a sudden now he crying, oh, they racist down here. They calling me nigga and all this. Man, you from Kennesaw, bro. You ain't never heard anybody ever called you nigga before.
Look here. I just think the intensity, it was on another level, and I think he outperformed the white boy and didn't get the job. And I think he said, "Fuck it, I'm packing up." Because if you give me a first shot, just like
he's better than Jake Fromm too. He's better than him.
Facts. And I mean, he went out there and he outperformed him, and they was with that seniority shit, and he just took us to the national championship and all this other shit. And he said, "Fuck that shit, I'm packing up and I'm going to a place where they gonna play the best motherfucker."
Yep. And he went to another big.
You don't think Jake Fromm was better than him?
I agree.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I believe he and outperformed him. And they played that political shit on him while he getting called nigga on a different level. Say, man, the white folks say, man, look here. I'm not saying about all white folks. Believe me, I'm not. But I'm telling you something. It's funny about in them southern states. This the only time they'll cheer for a nigga is when they out there on that field. I'm
saying fact. They love you then. They love you then.
Right. Because if Justin Fields was fucking their daughter, they have some different shit to say about it.
Thank you.
So, and the only reason they would tolerate that shit because they know if they expected that he like a superstar college quarterback that he gonna come out and be a fucking millionaire, and they'll tolerate that shit for that shit. Right. But other than that, hell no.
And he's still repeating himself. My brothers, look at it now. Tell me he ain't the best quarterback on the Bears roster. I'll wait.
Right now.
Yeah, man. Listen, dog. When they traded for Andy Dalton, or when they signed Andy Dalton, they had told him you coming in to be the starter, but then come back. I don't think they thought that Justin Fields was going to be
available. Yeah, no.
So they made that shit public.
It's like, all right,
and they had to stand on it because they put their foot in their mouth, dumbass.
Exactly. Yeah, they had to stand on it.
Right.
But the measure of a man, I'm gonna say it again. The measure of a man is admitting when you're wrong. And I don't give a damn about those folks and what they got to say. I come back and say, hey, look, at that point in time, I didn't think Justin was gonna be available. At this point, the best player gonna play. Hell, you mean?
Yeah. And shit, I wouldn't mind. I'll be the same way because shit, if you don't put the best player in there and your ass start losing, you're gonna be out of a job.
Hey man, what about the other 52 motherfuckers out there that know that Justin is a better player and we losing games?
Yeah, you run the risk of losing your locker room then.
Thank you.
Did you see how they reacted to him when he scored that touchdown today?
Facts.
You can see the elation in them.
Move on, bro.
Already. Yeah. They already, from what I'm understanding, they already like, yo, let's just cut to the chase right now.
Cut to the chase, bro. Save the season.
Yeah, cut to the chase right now.
Say, bro, if you're gonna go down, you're gonna go down fighting. You ain't gonna let no nigga just whoop your ass, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I said, I don't understand it just to save my job. I'll be like, shit, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with the most talented, gifted person out there.
But the kid
I ain't gonna put no mediocre motherfucker out there.
Right. I know what's gonna happen with your sorry ass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Right.
do
You
that
know
shit.
what you getting. You know what you getting with Andy Dalton, dog. Like
Facts. You knew it
Exactly.
was an L today. Say, man, the
Mm-hmm.
Bears are a great team. They got a great defense. I knew it was an
Real
L
good. Yeah.
today. Tell me you ain't know it was an L today.
Yeah. I wasn't surprised. That's what happened is exactly pretty much. I was shocked when I turned to the game. I was shocked to see they had Justin in the game a couple times, and that's another sign to me that they know what's up.
Well,
Why are you putting them in the game? Because they know in their heart they're like, we need this boy in the game. Like
well,
they
Famo,
trying
you
to.
know how they do us, though.
see,
You
that's
know
Matt
how they
Nagy.
do us, though. You know how they do
Yeah,
us.
that's
Hey,
Matt
man.
Nagy admitting that he fucked up, telling Andy Dalton that he gonna be that he was gonna be the
Yeah.
starter.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
but fam, you know how they do us when they do us in them situations like that. Oh, we'll put him in the game and use his best attribute. We'll
Yeah.
use his legs.
Running like a wide. Yeah. Shit
Run
like
him
that.
around.
We gonna try to get him involved. Okay,
Facts.
which means
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna come in and try to run read option a couple times.
Facts. And I mean,
Yeah.
like, you set him up to get hurt because the defense, like, oh shit, here he come. You know he gonna run. They ain't gonna let him throw. Let's hit his ass.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Man, stop that shit.
Man, I'm gonna say this too, though. And when I was at that game today, boy, they tried to baptize goddamn Kyle Pitts' ass today. They was on his ass, boy.
Thank you. And that's why I was telling Famo, you didn't beat nobody but the Falcons because they looked at that whole roster and they said, say, man, the Rook is the only real athlete out there. And then we gonna introduce
Hold
his ass to
on
the
now.
NFL.
I gotta defend my Bama dude. Calvin Ridley was out there cutting up. He just couldn't get him the ball.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know Red was gonna eat, but I mean, goddamn, when you ain't got nothing, I mean, they gonna beat the rookie up across there. Let Red eat, but you ain't gonna let him beat you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just gonna limit that shit, man. Man, Atlanta didn't have. Atlanta didn't. They ain't got enough bullets in the gun, bro. You said
that's
they
what
was
they-
leaning on his ass out there.
Huh?
You said they was hitting his ass out there.
Oh man, dog! I'm talking about just coming off the line, dog. Oh, they was abusing his ass. They was like, yeah, they welcome him to the league.
Yeah.
Even I'm telling you, Darius Slay was traveling with him. If Kyle Pitts lined up in the slot, Darius Slay was on his ass.
Yeah. And then they were probably
He was jamming him and shit. He was in his hip pocket talking to him the whole time.
Chipping him on the way by and shit.
Chipping him on the way out. Man, he tried to. Oh my God, he tried to block Brandon Graham one time on one of them stretch plays. When I say Brandon Graham ragdolled his ass, that's all the fans kept talking about because he got a big ovation when they introduced him, right?
Right.
Like he got the biggest ovation out of anybody, out of Calvin Ridley, out of Matt Ryan, out of Grady Jarrett. Kyle Pitts got the biggest ovation, and I'm telling you. Matt Ryan threw him. We call him medicine. We used to call him medicine balls, where you just hang him out to dry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they tried to kill him.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle Pitts got baptized today, man. I mean, he caught a few good passes, but for the most part, they tried to kill him.
Hey, that boy saw tonight. He saw tonight. He hit that tub.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about he got folded when he tried to run block a couple times.
Dude. I think
like what's his name? Singleton. Singleton, our linebacker, bro. He didn't even try to go after the ball carrier one time. He just came in and just straight kamikaze Kyle Pitts. Just straight ran through his chest. I was like, oh yeah, they tried to kill him. That's all they kept talking about. But the Falcons, man, we talked a little shit, but it was fun. It was all in good fun because the Philly fans travel real well.
Oh
So it was all in good fun. He was like, well, I'm gonna say this: if y'all goddamn that team, if y'all was the Aints, it wouldn't be shit to talk about right now. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot y'all hate the Aints as much as we hate the Cowboys.
Facts. Well, I think the Rams, the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Buccaneers, I think they the class of the NFC, bro.
Yeah, I watched some highlights of that damn that Seattle Seahawks game, man.
Yeah,
boy. And then Russell
What
Wilson
my
is
guy, what
doing
my guy
he's
Wentz
doing
do
some
today? I
beautiful
missed that
ball.
game. I heard he balled out a little bit.
Wentz,
So yeah,
he was all right.
He blew the game as usual. Like he do.
Yeah, he was all right, but he wasn't like he didn't perform like he.
Ken Folk was holding on to the ball too long. That's what happened. He held on to the ball too long, trying to make plays. Same thing he did in Philly. That's what cost him.
see the difference is he had no playmakers in Philly for real. Everybody was hurt.
Right.
Like how you signed Deshaun Jackson, and he only played, I think he played like 10 games in 2 years with us.
Yeah. He well, I mean, at that point, you was asking too much of him. You know what I'm saying? And he's the type of player too that won't sit down. You know, when he's hurt, he want to get back out there so bad to where he ain't fully healthy when he get back out there. I respect OBJ. I seen him today, not suit up. He finally done learned shit. Quit throwing myself out there. Don't do the dance. Throw myself out there and beat myself up. Then they throw me away.
Yeah, trying to prove people wrong. I'm like, no, fuck that. I'll prove you wrong when I'm healthy.
Facts.
Didn't he rip his knee apart last year?
Who? OBJ? Yeah.
It was his knee or his ankle. Did he tear his ACL or his Achilles? I knew he tore something.
The first time it was a broken ankle. Then he came back and he tore his Achilles last year. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I kind of want him to get out of Cleveland. And today,
he want to get out of Cleveland.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something too. Today, I kind of seen the first person to greet Mahomes after the loss was who? OBJ.
Yeah.
So believe me, good players want to play with other good players, bro. And they want to win. So just keep your eyes open, bro. I don't see OBJ staying in Cleveland, bro, because they moving the ball and making plays without him. You feel me?
Yeah, he want to be.
Yeah.
He want to be in the glitz and glamour lifestyle, man. So
facts. And I think he was looking at the Chiefs today and seeing how they was playing footballs over there on that sideline, and was thinking, God damn, man, if I had a nigga like that throwing the ball to me. Y'all remember this now. You know, we sitting there talking or whatever on this podcast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's in history. It's out here. It's documented. Y'all remember what I said, man? OBJ was the first person to greet Mahomes after the game. Very first.
Yeah.
He ain't go dap up or receive or nothing.
I can see Well, I don't know. Do they got the money to keep him? Do they get the money out there?
But see,
I can see OBJ going to LA or some shit, man.
Yeah, I can see him going out there too.
I think he want to get back in a market like that, because when everybody tried to play him and tried to say like, oh man, he kind of soft, he gay and shit. I told my wife, I was like, she was like, where's he from? It was like, he from one of the biggest cities. I was like, yeah, he from New Orleans. She was like, that explains everything. The nigga from New Orleans.
Yeah.
So, it's just, I think he want to be in a city like that, man. I think he really enjoyed playing in New York. I think that's more his style. He's in the fashion, all this type of shit. His brand is built for a city like that. So I can see him going out to LA with the Chargers or the Ravens.
That's what I was just talking about.
Definitely the Chargers. I think they can use him out there.
Yo, I was just going to bring up the Chargers. Did y'all see any of the highlights of that Charger game? Man, I keep telling like this man was arguing about the quarterback. Man, I'm telling you that Justin Herbert, man, he looked like the real deal, man. I like that boy, man.
Yeah,
Herbert.
Keenan Allen.
See, I didn't like him coming out of college, but I'm coming on to
like
him, man.
Yeah, I like him, man.
I didn't like him coming out of college. I thought in college he found a way to lose big games, man.
He like a Josh Allen to me.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly who he perfect. You picked the perfect person to compare him to. That's exactly who he remind me of. I felt Josh Allen had a lot of talent. I felt like Allen had that type of talent, but he played at the smaller college. But he had that type of talent that he either going to end up being a Hall of Famer, or he could be a complete bust, like and stuff. So it's like, but the talent is there. Like if he get in the right situation and they can
Like a
develop
Jeff
him.
George. Yeah,
Yo,
talented
goddamn,
arm.
yo, you reading my mind like a motherfucker right now, yo.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking of Jeff George. I swear to Most High. I was just about to say that shit. You pulled that shit right out of my head, Jeff George.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, but when you've been watching football for a long time, you've been around, you kind of see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All the
Goddamn
talent in the
Jeff
world. If
George.
it's harnessed by the right coach, like it was some years that Jeff George played that he was hot. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
he was
was
incredible, man.
right.
He had
was
one of the
with
strongest
the right
goddamn
coach.
arms ever. He had one of the strongest arms you ever seen, kid.
Facts.
Yeah,
In
that
that
damn Jeff
situation.
George.
Yeah. So Justin Herbert, he a really good. He a good young talent.
Good
He a
athlete.
nice
Yeah.
quarterback.
Nice size, strong arm, athletic.
Yeah.
His upside is good. And I think he got lucky and he felt in the right situation too.
There it is. Yeah, he made a great pass to Mike Williams today. That back shoulder he threw was perfect.
What?
Okay,
That's
and see,
beautiful.
I'm gonna say this, all right? Mike Williams, that play that he made on that back shoulder, y'all go back and watch it. He kind of pushed off on the receiver to make the catch.
Yeah, a little bit.
That was hand fighting. That was hand fighting and something that should not have been called. You feel what I'm saying? Because there was no extension. It was a push, but it wasn't no extension. When Chris Godwin pushed off, he extended and turned around and caught the football. That was blatant. So y'all go back and look at them plays. It's the same type of play. These are back shoulder throws. But look at the push-offs. You know what I'm saying? One of them is hand fight. One of them is football. The other one is push-off.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, Justin Herbert is a good young quarterback. He reminds me a lot of Josh Allen.
Yep.
And I think they're gonna battle for the next couple of years, man. I think they're gonna be the quarterbacks that stand out. It ain't gonna be Trevor Lawrence, bro. Not down there in Jacksonville, unless they get a new regime in there, and I mean quick before they ruin it.
I like him though. I like Trevor Lawrence because I looked at his interview after the game, and I liked his perspective. Like he didn't seem overly traumatized by that shit or beat down. Like he was very much in tune with what happened in that game and what he needed to do better. And he's like, I need to do this better.
Oh yeah,
we need to do this better. Like he didn't seem like rattled, like
nah.
Like it could be like he just like he accepted what happened. Like I could do better. I know I could do better, and the team's gonna have to do better. Because
the kid is a winner.
Yeah, man. I mean, he just recognized he got baptized today. That's all it was.
He know the deck is stacked against him. He know it.
Yeah, because they're gonna get rid of
y'all do know this is the first time he ever lost a regular season game, right?
Facts. Yeah, it's the first time. Yeah.
Facts.
So
because he used to going back to what y'all saying, he used to whoop Justin Fields' ass back in high school.
Right.
Back when Harrison used to play Cartersville down in Georgia.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There was some hellacious games down there, man. And this team always won.
Yeah, man. So, he's a great talent, man. He's got the ability to light it up, bro. I just don't think the structure around him. I don't think really Laviska Shenault is the only real threat he got down there right now to help him.
Yeah. You don't think Chark any good?
I think DJ is good, but I don't know if what's the name can put him in the positions to do what he do best. You feel what I'm saying? Like Urban Meyer. I just don't know. I just don't have no faith in him, bro. I really don't.
Like Urban Meyer. I like Urban Meyer as a college coach. I think he might have bit off too much with this pro shit.
Facts.
Yeah, because of the two, it's going to be Urban Meyer that they get rid of before Trevor.
Urban Meyer reminds me of Greg Schiano, Jason Garrett, Bill O'Brien, that type of coach. You don't strike me as one of them, Cliff Kingsbury, somebody that's going down, But you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro.
Yeah, I like him as a
The way,
college
man,
coach.
the way
He's
they
a great coach.
talked about Urban Meyer coming to college, you'd have thought he was the next Jimmy Johnson.
Facts.
Yeah. He's a good, very, very good college coach, but I said this pro thing is a different thing. It really is a different level.
I believe he
And
has to have the proper athlete to run his shit. You feel what I'm saying? To run it really good because, okay, when Ohio State was really, really good, if you ask me, Braxton Miller was the quarterback before he hurt his arm. I mean, you know, the rest of it was just a product of recruiting and having great athletes in other spots. But when that offense was really humming, Braxton Miller was the quarterback of it, to me.
Braxton Miller, damn, that's a name right there from the blast from the past.
Say, bro, if I mean, I think that's a brother who, you know, he wasn't gonna get his shot. It was too early for a brother like him to get his shot, but he's a Kyler Murray type. And if he wouldn't have hurt his arm, some shit and would have been in a situation like that, he would have been productive on his level too as a quarterback.
Yep.
But, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Time to do. Yeah, I guess he caught them bad break, man.
Facts.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting to see, man. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this season unfolds, man.
I'm just scared the Redskins gonna get some common sense and call Cam, bro. Because if they do,
they do that, they're gonna change that whole. They could change the East.
Riverboat Ron need to use his head.
Yeah, but he was smart.
Man, Ron don't want him, man.
He don't.
Ron don't want him, dog.
He must
like,
don't.
This is a dead giveaway. This is how you know this is how you know Ron don't want it. Last year, right? When Ron got the job, what did he do?
Yeah,
what did he do? He traded for Kyle Allen when Cam Newton was available.
He did.
Yeah.
He don't want Cam, man, because he know what I know. But he know what I know. The ride is over. Cam ain't got it no more, man.
That's a lie.
Man,
I don't think that. Cam can still play in this league, man. He can still play. He's a bit eccentric. He's a bit of an eccentric and all that shit, but he can still play though.
Fam, look, man.
Look. He can play. He can
right.
play.
I just think they got a problem with the nigga being who he is and being the quarterback.
Exactly. He just an eccentric ass motherfucker. They don't want to deal with that shit. But he definitely still could play. He knows.
So them 8 touchdowns and 10 picks he threw last year didn't have nothing to do with it,
bro.
Yeah, but come on, look at the whole situation. But the season, you know, they didn't get to practice, the COVID shit. Nah, you can't judge him off of that.
Cam had 6 weeks. Cam didn't have no. He didn't have no preseason. He had 6 weeks to assimilate himself. They won the first 2 games. They fucked around and lost that game, and he called COVID. On a bold play call, they lost that 3rd game on the cool because that was a shitty play call to try to have him run from that far out. With the whole setup was showing that it was run, so that was a shitty play call. They didn't know how to use Cam. They thought they could just backyard football because it was Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying?
Because they ain't never had nobody that. Because they had fucking Tom Brady for 20 years. They ain't no athletic ass quarterback like that. They don't know what to do. They don't even Jim Belichick didn't know what. Or what's his name? What's the guy named? Daniels.
Josh McDaniels. Yeah.
Josh McDaniels. They don't know what to do. They ain't know what to do with nobody with that type of athlete.
Friends.
Because they ain't never had no quarterback like that.
He was like his daddy said. I don't know if y'all watched a little sit down. His daddy say, you know, they gave Brady the keys to a Porsche. They gave you the keys to a Honda with a different color door.
Exactly. Shit. And then you got to factor in the fact that you remember there was a lot of players on the Patriots that chose not to play because of the COVID last year.
And then he called
the ball.
And then he called it after that 3rd game. He called COVID and came back and was behind the 8 ball for the rest of that time.
So a lot of the teams didn't come back last year. They sat out last year too.
Facts. And then what they do to Cam, right? And then what they do to him. They did the same thing they did to Dez. The Cowboys did to Dez. When you outspoken and you like that, they fuck you. They held him until all the money was gone, and then they released him. Till everybody had their quarterback situation situated, and they released him, nigga. You can't tell me that Brian Hoyer, the backups that they got now, Brian Hoyer and Jerry Stidham,
Hell no.
they couldn't have been their backups before, and they couldn't have cut Cam before Cam. They knew they weren't keeping Cam, bro.
Yeah,
They used
yeah.
Cam, and they made an excuse when Cam wanted to get a second opinion on his foot when he tweaked his foot, and they said he was fine, and he was like, "Well, that's cool, but I just want to go to the doctor that did the surgery on my foot and let him look at it too. That way, he can assure me that it's cool." You know what I'm saying? And I can go on. The motherfucker who worked on me are no better than just y'all team doctor too. You feel me? Because I went off a team doctor.
And prime example of that. Prime example of why you shouldn't trust the team doctors. Look what happened in Washington with Trent Williams.
Facts. And he had already done that in Carolina.
He was in Washington dying.
Yep.
And they were telling him he was all right.
Hey,
he cancer, huh?
He had already done it in Carolina though, listening to the team doctors and fighting for the team. Where did that get him? So, and then the Patriots say, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Go ahead and go down there." Then what are the reports? The reports come out in those few days that Cam Newton was gone back. Jones really took over the job and really solidified itself. Nah, the Patriots use that, man. They use that and they use him. The nigga should have known.
And then
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe it's some big underlying conspiracy. Once they drafted Mac Jones, what was it, 10th overall? Cam Newton, 15. 15.
Yeah, 15.
Once they drafted him, dog, and he ain't Cam Newton, ain't Aaron Rodgers.
So what? Okay, fam. So
his goose was cooked, yeah, man.
Right, his goose was cooked, right, fam? So if you Cam Newton, what the fuck do? You know what they already expect his eccentric ass to do, right? You know what they expect from him to do: be the upset black quarterback. I want to be traded or release me or some shit, right? So he don't want to fit the stereotype, so he go into camp with a good attitude and compete. But he know you know what I'm saying? He knew it.
He was very respectful. You know, he didn't do none of that nigga shit. He was very professional. Very professional. Actually, they hurt themselves. See, this is to me, if they hurt themselves because I was giving them the chance to really make the playoffs. Now I don't. Even though Jones is good, he a fucking rookie, B.
Thank you.
Like
and he showed today.
He showed that shit you saw today. You're gonna see that the rest of this. You're gonna see that this whole season. You're gonna see bits and pieces of that the whole season. He gonna have times when he look really good. He gonna have times when he look like a rookie, and that shit gonna be enough to keep them out.
Facts.
But Cam, you can say what you want. Cam made it to the Super Bowl, man. Cam was the MVP. Not,
man, that was 6 years ago, man. That was a long time ago.
That was
the Patriots record last year. The Patriots ended up what?
They was like 9-7.
7-9, something like that. Yeah,
7-9. They was
7-9.
They was a game off. They was a game off making the playoffs, fam.
Yeah.
Came back from COVID after only having 6 weeks to prepare
for the game. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of them games he looked really good early on too. Like he showed flashes of that shit.
I mean, think about it. Mac Jones got drafted. When was the draft? Just like he said in the sit down.
Yeah.
The draft was
what was it? April? In April.
So let's think about it, right? April, you get the playbook immediately. April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 6 months. That's 6 months.
Yeah.
Cam had 6 weeks last year.
Yeah, weeks to get ready. I just think that, like I said,
we're talking about the Patriots offense. We're not talking about an offense that's tailored to Cam. We're talking about, like he said, the linemen generally in the offenses Cam played in, the linemen call it protection. And then from what he see, he can change the protections. You hear me? The Patriots, everything's on the quarterback. He calling the protections. He calling all of that shit. He had 6 weeks to do that shit. And he won the first 2 games.
Exactly.
He had 6 months and he lost the first game of the season.
And I feel like Cam he's a product of the shit that all black quarterbacks go through. They get this undue stigma on them that's way above normal for their white counterparts.
Facts.
Because I hear the way some people talk about Cam Newton, I'm like, yo, this dude's a super talent. This motherfucker was a champion in college, Heisman Trophy winner. Like they talk about, like I listen, like when I look at him and what he's still able to do. Because he's still able to do most of what he was always able to do. Like you see him play in the preseason, he didn't look bad. He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked damn good.
Yeah.
You know, but I do think them little fucking intricate shit he be doing, that eccentric shit, I think that shit do turn people off. Because it don't take much. It don't take much.
If he was good, they wouldn't care. If he was good, they wouldn't care.
You know, they'll always. You got to remember, we always set to a different standard, man.
Facts.
We always are.
Facts.
No matter what, we always set to a different standard.
Hey,
look how they treat you in boxing. We boxing fans. That's how we all came to know each other through this boxing shit. Look how they treat fucking Deontay Wilder, man.
Facts.
This motherfucker was knocked out. This motherfucker had a record prior to that loss. This motherfucker was over 40 wins with 40 wins, like a 40 fucking knockout. That shit's like the greatest shit, knockout shit in history. But they don't treat him like that. They didn't treat him like that. That shit better than Joe Louis shit. Ain't nobody ever did that shit before.
Facts. And
but
I
they
want up
don't
you, my
treat him
brother.
special.
I want up you, my brother. Let's talk about Michael Vick. Remember Michael Vick? The dog shit happened. He went to jail.
Oh, that was some bullshit. Bullshit.
But everybody was like, he ain't
bullshit.
still got it. Everybody was like, he ain't still. If he was still good, then he'd be getting a position. Whoop the blam the blam. Then when he got to run with the Eagles, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
It looked like, I mean, it was Michael Vick 2. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was. I mean, he was on fire. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
he came to the right situation.
Right.
He came to the right situation with Andy Reid, somebody who actually wanted him.
Thank you.
I think at that point, I think we was moving on. Oh my God! You see, man, now you about to bring back some bad memories. See, we was moving on from fucking Kevin Kolb. For some reason, he got rid of McNabb for Kevin Kolb, but McNabb still had about 3 more good years left in him.
Facts.
And Kevin Kolb turned out to be exactly what the fuck I thought he was. And
who's gone?
But
man,
I'm glad. But he bring up a good point, DJ. You bring up a good point to my point, my argument. Even with like Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb was another great black quarterback who caught a bad stigma to this day. Like Donovan McNabb was yo. Look at all them years. Look at all them years Philly was going to the fucking championship game, yo.
Yeah. And then he went to Washington.
And
played better than Kevin Kolb ever did in Philly.
Exactly. That's that shit that them black it's a stigma. Even though they getting more black quarterbacks taken now than ever before, it's still a terrible stigma on them. Like it don't take much for you to get in that zone where people just turn on you so fast.
Even when Michael Vick went to Pittsburgh, even when Vick was at the end of his rope and went to Pittsburgh and got put in the game, he was still productive. Vick as a Jet was productive.
Yep.
Fuck you mean?
Yep.
So I'm just saying. So you know what I'm saying? I think Cam can still be productive in this league. I think he's better than a couple of the starting quarterbacks in this league.
Hell yeah, I do.
He was better than
this is where we agree. This is where we agree. It ain't 31 or 32 other quarterbacks better than him.
No.
Because right now, he could go to Washington and he's better than fucking Fitzgerald.
Taylor Heineke and shit. Yeah, you damn
and he's better than both of them right now.
You damn right.
We can scratch off half the league already, but to me, he could go to Detroit right now and start.
Yeah.
They really ain't got nothing. They really ain't got nothing tied up in Jared Goff. Mm-hmm. Besides eating that ridiculous contract he got.
And ego and saying that they was wrong and that they just gave Stafford away for nothing, which they not gonna do until they fuck over the whole season. Unfortunately, that's what makes the bad
man. Come on, man. It's Detroit, man.
It's Detroit.
It's Detroit, dog. Like, are we really surprised here?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's why you have
man.
greats like Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders retiring your
Retiring
motherfucking
on you.
Just
That
saying
says
the
a lot.
hell with it. I'm done.
Yeah, that says a
Let me
lot.
see
When
what
the
they talking about
motherfuckers
in the
great,
chat, man. What's going on?
they rather quit than play for that damn organization.
I mean, come on, bro.
And that is the job where you're getting paid millions of dollars. You rather just quit at the height of your superpowers.
Say,
Say
fuck
peace,
it,
I'm
I'm
out.
done.
Say peace, I'm
Fuck.
out.
To hell with y'all.
Can't keep banging my head against the motherfucking wall, man. Come on, man.
Exactly, man. So hell yeah. But yeah, because there's no way that guy
But
should be playing, man. He should be playing.
like, even though I think Cam Newton is done, if Joe Flacco got a job, Cam Newton will get a job.
Hell, you mean?
All right, yeah. Word.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good point.
That's
Damn
where I'm
good
at
point.
with that. To respond
Damn good
to
point.
it was like if Joe Flacco got a job and if Fitzpatrick still got a job, like Cam Newton can get a job somewhere.
Man.
I just don't know where it's gonna be.
Man, motherfucking Cooper Rush is the Cowboys' backup quarterback. Cooper Rush. You mean to tell me
But
Cam
would
Newton
you,
can't beat our Cooper Rush?
man, listen, would you want Cam Newton as your backup quarterback in your locker room?
I would. And I'm gonna tell you.
I don't even know who the hell
I'm
Cooper
just saying,
Rush
as soon as your young quarterback throw a couple picks, what's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Look here.
But he been behaving well though. He ain't been acting up.
No.
That's what
I'm not
saying.
saying it's Cam. I'm not saying it's gonna be Cam. I'm talking
It's
about
gonna
the
be the
fans.
fans and all of that
Bro,
shit. But look here.
So,
But look here. If this is the problem with a lot of these organizations and people that you're trying to please. Winning cures all.
Hell yeah.
And
it's the ultimate deodorant, ain't it?
Man, I'm telling you, all of that shit talk that the Cowboys would get, this, that, and the third, all of that. If that go out there against the Redskins and get his leg broke or some shit, and we able to pull a Cam Newton out of that motherfucker, I mean, he'd be a whole lot more serviceable than a Cooper Rush, and we could keep going, and the season wouldn't be trashed.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
saying? Playoff shit like that.
Facts. So I'm just saying, you know, there are times when, you know, when you got a fragile ass locker room, nah, you don't do no shit like that. But when you got vets in your locker room and shit, nigga, fuck what them people say. We want dubs. And when we win this motherfucker with a stacked roster like the Cowboys used to, and like think about San Francisco. Think about the heat that they had with Montana and Young. Fuck you mean?
Yep.
Man, they want rings though.
Yep. You got 2 Hall of Famers back on that same goddamn team.
You know?
Even with you can even go more recent. Look at Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, 2 Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
Yep. That's
true. And at this point, right, Dak is young in his career. Cam is long in the tooth in his career. I'm looking at it like a Culpepper Cunningham situation.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It can work, bro. When you got some vets, when you got a coach who's confident, strong in this shit. See, McCarthy ain't strong in this shit. Stuttering ass. See, Dennis Green was strong in this shit. Culpepper's my guy. But I got a vet back here who can get it done. And when Culpepper went down 15-1, goddamn me, they should have won the Super Bowl.
15-1 that year.
Shannon Sharp talked about that.
I remember about that shit.
Man, he told Chris Carter, man, I was so mad when y'all lost to the Falcons.
I'm telling you.
He was like, y'all the ones who really wanted. He like, man, so we had to punish the Falcons, and then I remember that everybody was so sad around me. See, I was
too.
I was too.
Because I was sure them motherfuckers was going all the way that fucking year.
I knew how they fucked themselves though. Kyle would be mad.
Yeah, man, they
fucked themselves because they had a light skinned ass running back.
What's his name? My man.
You talking about Jamal Anderson?
Nah, Robert Smith.
Nah, Smith.
Oh,
Robert Smith as.
Yeah,
shit.
Man.
Jamal Anderson was on the Falcons.
Yeah.
Falcons, yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about.
He
Yeah, he was
was,
doing
he was
Robert.
kind of light skinned, but now Robert
Yeah,
Smith too light skinned. You can't win with
yeah.
no light skin.
Robert Smith is that true light skin, that biracial, with that
Yeah.
biracial light skin, like that type of shit. You know,
What they say down
Anderson is the two light skinned black people.
what they say down in New Orleans or Louisiana, Passe Blanc.
Passe Blow, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. But that was a
Yeah,
great
man.
team. That was a great team. But that's what I'm
Hell
saying.
yeah.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
have to take a hold of certain opportunities. And the Cowboys, you look at the Cowboys offense, bro, it is loaded. You feel me? But we can't. But in every other position, we have depth. In the wide receivers, we have depth. Tight ends, we got depth.
Y'all wide receivers is fucking crazy. Yo, I was looking at goddamn CD Lamb the other day. I'm like, man, that's a dangerous motherfucker right there, boy. I was like, woo. My cousin is a full Cowboy fan. You know,
Right.
he the full Cowboy fan in our family. And man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Every time that CD Lamb touched that goddamn ball, I was like, man,
And y'all ain't seen nothing yet. He
I said,
just
this some
getting started.
electric. I said, this some electric shit. Every time he touched that ball.
Facts, y'all. In fact, they did that against practically. I mean, besides, we're not gonna see a tougher D than that than maybe Seattle and San Francisco in the NFC and the Rams. Seattle, San Francisco, the Rams, and the Buccaneers got the best defense in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. I don't want to see no more units.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If them units come to play, bro, they gonna hand you your motherfucking lunch. You feel me? If for Dak to go out there and play like that, and without Zach Martin, shit, other teams
Without
are
Zach
strong.
Dallas showed something. They showed something, man. They showed some real grit, man, in that fucking game, man.
Yeah, for them, I mean that type of pass rush. I mean, hey, the Buccaneers can run and hit, bro. They are playmakers out there, and for them to stay, to keep that, to practically have a game won, bro. Besides the kicking woes and the push off. I mean, we can talk about turnovers, but each team turned the ball over because it was great football being played out there. Turnovers are key, but it was good football players out there, man, on both sides of the ball, in units.
Yeah, but you see, that experience helps. That's why.
Facts.
Like we talking about Cam. Like that's why I was really, even though I had a feeling, I had a feeling they was gonna pull some shit like this just because of the tenor in the air that you see on hearing the news or see on TV. Like the way they was the talking about shit, the energy. I said they might pull some shit, but I was like, damn, it's gonna hurt them because if nothing else, this guy got experience in big games. He knows what it is. This guy been to the Super Bowl. Been to playoffs. He'd been to MVP. Like, you can't make up for that shit. Like, so, like, I don't know, man. They played.
The moment ain't too big for him. You have to think when Taylor Heineke got in that playoff game last year, it was a big moment for him. You know what I'm saying? The moment too big for him. You know what I'm saying? And the other team knew that, so they know they can shut off certain shit. You bring out a player like Cam Newton, shit. Now everybody in town go up because this nigga done been there before. He'll do it to you. So the Redskins,
he got something to prove. He got something to prove because he failed in that Super Bowl. He failed in that Super Bowl, so in his heart of hearts, he want to get a shot at that shit again too.
So give me a top three. Give me maybe two or three situations that Cam can go to right now, feasibly with what we had happen in week 1, where he can be successful.
Well, we said one is Washington, but they clearly don't want him. But Rivera clearly don't want him. They clearly don't want him, although they need him. Actually, DJ brought up a good one too with that damn Detroit.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be a place that he could go.
I'm telling you, the Pride, they even started like a small chant, bro. It was in the section. It was in the section. It was like bring Cam home, bring Cam home, bring Cam home. Bro, they so tired of Matt Ryan, man.
I think Matt Ryan was good places right there.
Yeah,
he washed too, bro. Like
he washed. So, I watched him today. I was like, that's it. He done.
But see, it's the money tied up in the Matt Ryan, dog. That Truth be
They get
told,
more
that's why
money.
Julio gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Julio gone. Julio's like, well, shit, you just paid that motherfucker. Give me some more money.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't talking about getting Julio no more money. He was like, that's all right. Get me up out of here.
Yep.
And they ain't
And
got
when they
nobody
took him over,
behind Matt Ryan. Who
overseas,
they got behind him?
Nobody.
The kid, Josh Rosen, right?
man, he
Yeah,
still ain't
Josh
got a
Rosen.
fair shake. He
Yeah,
still
but
ain't got a fair shake, man.
yeah,
No,
Josh Rosen didn't get
I
shit. Like,
kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for it, man. He never
I
got a
do
fair
too.
shake, y'all.
I,
he never
I I
did.
don't feel like he ever got a fair shake.
He didn't. He didn't.
Because when he got drafted by Arizona, they had the worst offensive line in the league. He got sacked more than any other quarterback. They fired his coach after 1 year.
1
Then
year.
the next year they hired Cliff Kingsbury. They draft Kyler Murray, ship him to Miami, and then the next year they draft Tua. So
Okay,
like,
so if I'm Trevor Lawrence, okay, listen to me now. I'm looking
okay,
at
let me see
Josh
where you going with
Rosen.
this. I think I know where you're going with this. Go
I'm
ahead.
looking at Josh Rosen, and I'm looking at my coach, and I'm seeing shades of that same shit. Cause you know you in a no-win situation. You're gonna get battered and bruised throughout a season. Urban ain't gonna hang in long. It's gonna be that heart murmur shit, the shit that made him quit before.
Nah, Nick Saban chased his ass out of goddamn SEC.
Right, but goddamn it, he gonna
But
find
yeah, he had a heart murmur or whatever it
man
was.
say that NFL pressure. You think it was some pressure in college? That NFL pressure when they done handed you the keys. That Indian, that Arab, he ain't going for that shit. He ain't going for that shit. Another 0-12, and my quarterback get beat up and shit. Urban Meyer gonna be out of there. I'm telling y'all, man, this got shades of that shit. Telling you. Golden arm, can't miss prospect. That shit just bugged me, man. I think them quarterbacks need to do more like Elway and Marino them did. Like, I ain't playing for you motherfucker. You feel me? Like
Eli Manning did that shit. He was like, I'm not playing for
Yeah. But Eli Manning. Yeah, you remember Eli Manning's father? Because Archie Manning was like,
Archie.
he didn't want. He was one that really was behind that shit. It's like, nah, we don't want you to go there because they viewed the Chargers at that time as the type of franchise when you had the choice between a old school franchise like the New York Giants, which is one of the damn original damn football teams that got a history in recent years of having won a couple of Super Bowls and going to the Chargers. They was like, man, we're not going to the Chargers. We going to we'd rather go to New York.
well,
Fuck that.
Archie also spent his entire career getting beat up in New Orleans and having a
Yeah,
franchise that wouldn't put nothing around him.
He was a super talented quarterback in college, man. But
Right.
he played for the
big
Aints.
thing with
He
killed
played for
that
them
man
Aints.
was
He played for them damn Aints. Them motherfuckers had them bags over their head.
yeah, they was terrible.
I remember
man.
that shit when I was a kid, man, watching them games with my father.
Yeah.
Well, reportedly, this is the rumor now. Reportedly, back in what was it, '98? Remember when Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning was coming out of
Yeah.
Reportedly, the Chargers had told Peyton Manning, "We're taking you."
Yeah.
They told him the night before, "Keep it under wraps. We're going to take you first tomorrow." And then they came and pulled a fast one the next day and took Ryan Leaf.
Yeah.
Ryan Leaf.
Never forgave
Yeah, I
him for
heard
that
that too.
shit. So they wasn't fucking with him after that.
Right.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I heard
yeah, I remember that. What was it? That
too.
'97. I think it was that '97 Rose Bowl or that '98 Rose Bowl when Michigan beat Washington State.
Yeah.
I think it was Michigan. I think that was the year Michigan won the national championship. They won the national championship. Yeah, man. They shared it. I say they shared it.
They shared it. They was co-champs.
Yeah, because they won it with Nebraska.
Wasn't that when Woody had the rose in his mouth and shit?
Yeah, Charles Woodson.
Yeah. And won the Heisman.
He did that after he ran that punt return back from when he played Ohio State.
Well, you right. Had the rose in his mouth or whatever. Yeah.
They went out to the Rose Bowl. They played Washington State.
Yeah.
And they beat Washington State and won a shared, and that they shared it with Nebraska. They shared it with Nebraska.
Facts.
Because that was the year Nebraska beat I think it was it Florida? Was it Florida?
Was Eric Crouch? Eric Crouch, wasn't it?
No. This was Eric Crouch. Eric Crouch was
Frost. Frost.
Was it Frost?
Yeah, Scott Frost. They coach now. Won number 7.
Was it?
It was either him or Crouch. It wasn't nobody else. Yeah. It was either him or Crouch. I'm telling you.
I think it was Scott Frost, because I'm thinking it was Tony Frazier, because Frazier just won it in what, 94?
Frazier was like 94. 94, 95, him and Lawrence Phillips.
It was Frazier and Larry Phillips,
Lawrence Phillips,
Yeah. So you're right. Yeah, I think it was Scott Frost. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was Scott Frost. That was the last time Nebraska was anything, and he was actually doing everything, and they kind of had a soft schedule too.
Yeah, that's when Nebraska was in the that's when they was in the Big 12.
Facts. And that quarterback room was killing them. They couldn't figure out, how to bring extra men in the box. Yeah. They were killing that.
Then you got the 90s, up until the 90s and early 2000s, when they had Eric Crouch and Joel Makovicka and Correll Buckholzer and that crew.
Yeah.
Then they ran into buzzsaw. Yeah, they ran into that buzzsaw.
Yeah. The Miami ball.
Yeah, that was unfair, man.
Shit,
that was borderline assault.
Say, man, I'm gonna tell you something. When they talk about the greatest game I probably seen, it was probably 2 games. Ohio State and Miami, when they cheated Miami. And Claret and them won.
Okay.
And the Texas and USC game. Them 2 best college games I never watched. Them were most talent on the field.
It was definitely no pass interference. There was definitely no pass interference on that play.
No, bro. And I believe the talent on the field in them 4 games is unmatched anywhere else in college football. Think about the talent that was on them 4 teams in them games.
Well, yeah. But then you got to think about that 2011 championship between Alabama and LSU, all that talent that was on the field as well.
Ain't now one of them teams beating Miami. Let's go down the line. They'll beat Ohio State, right? Out of them 4 teams. They're not beating that Miami team.
No, I don't think nobody beats that Miami team. Only team that will come close to beating that Miami team would be that 08 Florida team. That's the only team that will come close. And maybe 2009 Alabama. Maybe.
Who's on 09 Alabama?
That's that team that had Mark Barron, Julio, Mark Ingram, Marcel Darius, Dre Kirkpatrick.
So wait a minute.
I'm trying to think. Who else was the corner? You had Javier Arenas. Who else was on the D-line?
The only reason why I say you might be right is because Ken Dorsey sucked. And he had just the world around him. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's efficient. You dig? If they'd had a better quarterback, then I say, you know what I'm saying, you got a fight on your hands. Because that motherfucker, Sean Taylor and them, bro, that the Buchanan boy.
Sean Taylor and Ed Reed on your back.
You got Buchanan.
DJ Williams, Jonathan Vilma, Vince Wilford, DJ Shockey.
Exactly.
Man, come on, man. Kelly Winslow.
Yeah, bro.
Willis McGahee, Clinton Porters.
Fuck you, man. The tailbacks alone, bro.
What was the tackle's name, man? Went to Minnesota, got in trouble on the boat.
Brian McKinney.
Why do I remember that?
Yeah, the sex party. Yeah, the boat party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all cocaine and hookers on the boat.
Fuck you mean? They were having a good time,
Boy,
boy.
was having a party out there. You hear me?
Got caught up. Like
Man,
Paul Pierce.
who told it, man? That's
Man.
what I want to know.
Man, I'm at the Bellagio this past week in Vegas or whatever. One of the what's name was telling me, you know, when Paul Pierce got caught up or whatever, he was at the Bellagio.
Man, Paul Pierce was in there drunk as hell, man.
High the motherfucker. High in a Cooter Brown, bro.
Hey, man. Hey.
Paul was high when he did his Hall of Fame speech. Think I'm
Hey,
bullshitting. Go watch it.
Think he wasn't when he was.
He was high in the
He was like,
bro.
see, this how I knew what Doc was a player, because he was like, yeah, you let me come to practice. He was like, I came to practice hungover, and then you just told me to go home. And I came back that night. I scored 30. We won. And Doc was like, man, what the fuck you talking about, man?
he say he came out that screen. He say he just went to a knee. He say, Doc say, come here, man. Say he was trying not to get close because he knew his breath was smelling like alcohol. He say, man, take your ass home, man.
Man, take your ass home, man. Go get some sleep.
Facts, man. Yeah.
Paul, why you dry snitching, man?
That's a pro kid.
Hey, Paul Pierce dry snitching, dog. Hey, man, what you doing, man?
Yeah, Paul was playing, bro. I was mad when the Mavs didn't take him, bro. I mean, we did get dirt. You feel me? But I had my fingers crossed because Paul was killing that Kansas, killing. And I said, damn, come on, Mavericks, man. You know, we had Mashburn. You know, the boy got the skills. He'll be one. And we took Dirk. And when Dirk got out that plane, I said to myself, I say, man, something about this white boy. He got a little something. And I remember,
they used to treat Dirk like they did what's his name in the first
Facts.
Yeah, they used to treat Dirk the same way. They used to try to punk Dirk, man.
I was just gonna say that they were punking him, and it seemed like about game 30, it was like right in the first 20 to 30 games they were playing somebody. And I swear to God, I remember them beating the shit out of Dirk, and Dirk studded up. And for the first time, I was like, oh shit, the white boy got some nuts. I think we got something. From that time, Dirk started busting motherfuckers' ass. He wasn't scared. And that's what I like about Luka. He ain't scared.
Yeah, he ain't scared.
Yeah, Luka ain't no punk, man.
Nah, he ain't no punk.
Luka had to show the Clippers last year. He ain't no punk.
Nah, he gonna talk that shit and he hold his own. You feel me? He play at his own pace. I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember when Blake Griffin came in the league. Well, they used to try their best to punk Blake Griffin.
Facts.
Yeah, you soft. Blake started giving their ass 30.
Yeah, you mean they start studying up. But like again, that's another thing. Y'all said it before, and I say it again. It's all about the opportunities that you get. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dennis Smith. The year that he got here, before Luka got here, the Mavericks didn't have shit. They put all their coins in that bucket, and that's all you heard. DSJ. You feel me? Even had LeBron saying New York made a mistake. They should have took the boy.
Okay. Yeah.
But confidence, right? Confidence, and me being a basketball player, I know when you look over, when you ain't got to look over at your shoulder, feeling like that every time that horn go off, your ass coming out, it make a difference in how you play. And when they locked up and got Luka, they just shitted on my boy and ruined his confidence, my nigga. And then here it comes full circle in the playoffs. They needed somebody else to be able to break the defense down to, if not get his own shot, create another one, and they didn't have it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's opportunity, man. It's who you got around you and it's who behind you, man. You know what I'm saying? The Carlisle Funk ass, he swore that Dennis couldn't do this, Dennis couldn't do that, and now he gone. And I swear Jason Kidd would kill to have a kid like that with some confidence along the put with Luka instead of them looking for somebody. You feel me? Because they ain't got the money now, right? And they ain't got the access to be able to trade to get nobody like that. But you had somebody.
Fact. A close talent that's in close relation to him.
And you shipped him out for what? A 7-foot motherfucker who tried to shoot from 30 feet and can't rebound and got one bad leg.
Yep.
Oh, you talking about Porzingis?
Porzingis.
What Rappaport?
He underachieving like a motherfucker. He underachieving like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so it's, man, Dwayne, like you say, Dwayne Haskins got a good situation. He gonna be all right. I was hoping DSJ would get the same opportunity, and I think he got it in Portland right now. I think he'll be okay behind Lillard, and I think it's an opportunity for him to really get some experience behind somebody, get some quality minutes. And I don't think if what's the name don't win, he leaving Portland.
Who?
Damian.
He's staying there, man. He's staying.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna be up
I believe
to him no more.
I believe he gonna have one of them Reggie Miller type careers, bro.
Well, let me tell you something. They got this idea, because I keep seeing it in the papers up here in New York, that he gonna come here to New York. And I was like saying to myself, that's gonna be the stupidest fucking shit he could ever do. That'll be the dumbest shit he could do, come up to the Knicks.
I think Dame want to be in the spotlight, and I don't think he gonna keep it with Portland, bro. I really don't. I think he gonna try this new coach shit. He gonna play for Chauncey.
Didn't Dame just signed like a $270 million deal?
Didn't Blake sign his deal before he got traded?
If he want to have a chance to win, he better not come to the.
Didn't Chris sign his deal and then he got traded?
Who?
I'm just saying. A lot of times you see them sign them contracts, and I think they locked in, and then they ass get traded right in that next year. A lot of times it be, hey, it's too much now to move him, and then have to worry about a contract getting done. A lot of it is get a contract done, then we know where he at locked in, and we can trade this motherfucking ass. He ain't got no say.
Now, fact. I wanted him. Now, when I wanted him to come to the Knicks was back when Carmelo Anthony was still kind of good. When Carmelo was still good a little bit, like before he slid a bit, that's when I wanted somebody like Damian Lillard to come to New York. But it wasn't possible at that time. You know?
Right.
But right now, hey, I'd rather see him win. I like Damian Lillard from the moment I saw him. I didn't know about him in college, but the moment I saw about him in the pro, I was like, I like that boy. And I said, I would love for him. That's when Carmelo was still good. I would love for him to come. But now I wouldn't want him to come down because he ain't going to win. I like to see him have a chance to really win the championship.
Right. Yeah, but sometimes it's a lot of times other teams don't want to have to deal with trying to broker that contract. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else deal with structuring that shit, and then we'll trade for them.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. And I mean, even committing to the money, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for some teams to let somebody else set the market for them or whatever, and then they'll make their way to get a trade for them, because the other team will be looking at it like we gave them a lot of money and we still, kind of doing the same thing. Let's get some assets and start over. And I think Portland gonna be at that point sooner than later.
Yeah. I would have loved. Imagine.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you.
Imagine if Portland would have came across him when they had Brandon Roy before Brandon Roy's shit went crazy.
Facts.
Man, people forget about that. Man, Portland had a fucking lineup to take it all if it wasn't for injuries, dog.
Yeah.
But they could have
like Brandon Roy, who was it? Brandon Roy, Lamarcus Aldridge, and Greg Oden.
Hell yeah, imagine.
Had two of them not gotten injured, man.
Facts. But I mean, you can even say that about the old Blazers with Bonzi Wells and Derek Anderson. Goddamn, that's squad that they had to
Damn, boy, you done getting crazy for that one.
You know what I'm saying?
A blast from the fucking past, man.
Yeah, Ruben Patterson.
Young cats don't know nothing about no Bonzi Wells. That was nice.
Bonzi was a beast, nigga.
That was my dude.
15 and in, Bonzi will kill your ass.
Yep.
Embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Tough.
All right, let's go.
Did y'all see? I didn't see.
I'm sitting here watching the highlights of this Seahawks and Colts game, man. Wednesday, all right, man.
Yeah, he ain't do bad.
He ain't do bad,
man. I want him to shine this year, man, because we failed him as an organization.
Yeah, y'all did. I mean, he ain't do bad.
They tried to blame him. They tried to blame him for all the problems. Nah, man, it's Howie Roseman taking. Oh my God, I'm still want to fight him over this shit. Howie Roseman took fucking JJ Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf. I'll never forgive him for that. I'll never forgive him for that. I don't give a fuck what he do. We had DK Metcalf, bro.
Yeah.
When DK went to the combine, bro, and did what he did, and you've seen his body makeup and his structure and shit.
Yeah, you supposed to take him.
What?
Fuck that. That's a superhuman athlete.
Man, fuck the combine, dog. Like I'm not a big combine guy, right?
Yeah.
Put the tape on.
Yeah.
I mean, the tape already told you, fam. That's besides the point.
All the combine do is verify what you saw on tape.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. You had it.
That's
on.
what, man. So fucking combine, man. Put the tape on.
You had the combine and the
yeah,
what?
Yeah, both. That combine just solidified shit.
Fuck.
Man, and so I'm sorry, I'm not excited about JJ Arcega-Whiteside catching jump balls over that corner from Oregon State and fucking Cal.
Thank you.
No, DK was doing it down here with them dogs at, man.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that crew that they had. They had DK Metcalf and AJ Brown on the same roster.
Boy.
And we was putting foot in there. Roll Tide.
Say man, them Bama boys is something else, man.
Yeah, man. Can we admit that Nick Saban is the GOAT recruiter?
Is it Nick? Is it Nick?
Can we admit that Nick Saban is the GOAT recruiter though?
But is it Nick? You know what? I don't know what his staff looking like. You feel me? Like I'm gonna say this. See, down here in Texas, like Matt got a lot of love for the talent that he had, but it was them RAs and them recruiters, bro, that was getting the talent here. You feel me? Because they was connecting with the brothers, with you know. And actually brought them to Texas. That 90, if you go back and look at that, 2005 squad or whatever, it was some niggas on that squad. The coldest nigga on that squad didn't make it nowhere on the cool. One of the coldest anyway. He was just as fast, if not faster, than Jamal Charles, and that was Ramon Taylor. He caught a weed case out here in that summer. And never got back on the field again. But them niggas, they actually went to the city. They was in Houston recruiting. You feel what I'm saying? Matt couldn't go in there and recruit like that. It was the niggas on his staff that was doing the recruiting. You feel me?
I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna say this, bro. Nick Saban be in the hood, dog.
Fact. Okay, that's what I want.
Like Nick Saban, I know for sure. Like Nick Saban that came to the projects here because it's a kid here in where I stay at now, and I know where the kids stay at. He went to his house, ate dinner with the family, bro, in the hood.
Hell, you mean
Nick Saban be in the hood, my nigga? Like he ain't playing.
Already.
Yeah, Nick Saban got a lot to do with that.
Now he ain't spending the night going bowling and having all them, doing all the goofy shit Jim Harbaugh be doing.
Right.
But he will go in the hood and recruit. He don't care. He wants the best guys who gonna come in there and compete. It ain't even that he just necessarily go after the best talent. He go after the best talent that want to compete. Because
he came right down here. He
Yeah,
came
a lot
right
of
down
more
here and
prima
snatched
donnas.
up the two little athletes in our area.
Yeah.
The kid from Alito, McClellan, and JoJo Earl. Oh, he came to school. He
Yeah,
came
JoJo Earl.
say
I'm like, how
JoJo a
he?
fool.
Because he was supposed to have been going to Texas, and he came in there.
Right.
He was going to Texas or LSU.
Fact.
He came in and stole him.
JoJo's a fool, man. Them two
Yeah.
kids there, they can play some ball, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can play some ball, bro.
Hell, he stole Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was going somewhere else.
Fact. Yeah.
Yeah, he do that. He about that life, man.
He saw something in what's his name and got him at the last minute. He offered him like 3 hours before signing day, bro. What's his name? Finna go to Missouri. Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Because Missouri was his biggest offer. It was Missouri. He wanted to get out of Tulsa, so he wasn't going to Tulsa. It was Missouri State, Tulsa, and somebody else that offered Josh Jacobs. And then Bama came in like 3 hours before he was about to sign.
Boy, that boy nasty too. That's another who quiet as kept don't get enough
Don't get enough praise.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray stole his rookie of the year. He should have got rookie of the year, but they gave it to Kyler Murray. You know they got to give it to the quarterback first.
Facts. He nasty, bro. He is nasty. A lot of I don't know if people really pay attention. The Raiders. You know what I'm saying? But that new stadium, like I said, I just came back from Vegas. That stadium is dope. That stadium is dope. The city on fire.
The Death Star.
Yeah. That's a nice joint, bro. It's a beautiful place coming off that highway, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, the city on fire about the Raiders, man. We saw a lot of Raiders gear everywhere. I spent a week down there this past weekend.
Hey Kyle, hey Cam, if y'all online, man, if y'all can still hear us, let Santos on. Well, Santos is on.
Yeah, they let me in. They let me in a few minutes
I'm
ago.
about to say, I just saw your message. I just checked the chat.
Yeah, I'm finna check out.
Where the hell Kyle go? He just left the camera on and everything.
Left the camera on and everything. That's what light skinned motherfuckers do, though. Especially light skinned 49er fans. God damn, man.
Oh man.
Y'all get my man on that light skinness.
Yeah.
You know how they said darkness? Light skinness.
Yeah, my man.
Lightness.
I didn't see that fight. Did I see that fight? Well, I didn't see that fight with what's his name.
I didn't see anybody
with Val Pitts.
Yeah,
with Val Pitts. Man, I heard he took an ass with him, man.
I saw his face looking all chopped up. His face was all beat the fuck up.
Yeah,
I heard he didn't do well.
I didn't want to support that. I didn't want to support that fight at all, man.
I totally forgot.
Go out there on the shit. They let the man go out there on the shit, man.
Like I had no interest in this shit. I totally forgot about it. This shit, I had totally forgot. Matter of fact, I think I talked to Santos. I talked to Santos. I think I talked, and I was like, I had totally forgot the boxing was on. And shit, I had no interest in it whatsoever. You know.
Let me see. All right, let me see.
Man, what took me so long, fella. I was picking up on some extra monies, man. When they said money, I said, I probably pulled a little grip off my shoes, man. Yeah, I'm trying to reach a goal.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Get your coins, man.
Yeah, I take a little bit extra every time. You understand?
Oh shit! Hey man, he's stinging Valdez ass. I mean, if y'all want to watch the fight, we can do that.
Hey, where you watch the fight at? I mean, is it on YouTube or on ESPN?
YouTube.
Oh snap!
Damn,
hold on. I gotta get situated. Hold on. I got some stuff I got messing with. Okay.
It's boxing channel. It's 37 minutes and 23 seconds long. I think they cut out.
Shit, I ain't gonna be able to watch it because I left my other phone home.
Oh, okay.
Cause I well, I guess I could. Wait, I could still. Could I still watch it while we on the
You
on
gotta
the
have
stream,
a
y'all?
second device because you gotta have a second device because I'm watching it on my TV. I got YouTube
Yeah,
pulled up on my TV, so
yeah. Cause I normally have my other phone with me. I don't have it. I left it.
I'll just go back to watching the short highlight then. This is like a little 9-minute highlight video. Oh, the dude, a Brazilian. No wonder.
Yeah.
No
another
wonder.
Brazilian. Them Brazilians been getting busy this weekend, huh?
Yeah, man. No
They
wonder
was
he
getting
had a
busy.
hard time.
They was getting busy this weekend. Shit.
Hey man, fighting ass
Victor
dude, man.
Belfort.
That's a fighting country, man.
Yeah, Victor Belfort whipped the Vando old ass. With
Yeah, man, that was
Anderson
sad.
Silva. Anderson Silva from Brazil too.
Yeah, he Brazilian.
Yeah, he fucking fucked Tito Ortiz ass up.
They try to act
Yeah.
like that Evander knockout was a real full knockout. I thought that's what, man. They stopped the fight. It wasn't like he was out on his back or nothing, man. It was he was on his feet, and
Yeah.
they probably could have let it go a little further. But I know they worried about a man almost 60 getting hurt. But
That's
I
what it
think they
is.
could have let it go a little
That's
further
what it
because he
was.
wasn't landing all those punches.
Nah, that's what it was. It was the fact that. But
His
see,
age.
but this, yeah, but you gotta look. But
And
Evander, you gotta.
he took
But
the fight.
Evander
And he
gotta
took the
know
fight
this.
on like 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah, he took it on short notice too. But you
And
know,
Holyfield want to fight him again now.
yeah, of course. I told my son, I said, Evander, he gonna feel away. I said he ain't win that shit. He gonna feel away. I was telling my son that shit. I said I said mark my word. Evander Holyfield gonna be saying he wanted a rematch because he took the fight on short notice. He took the fight. He prideful. He took the shit on short notice. Didn't do well, but still, you know.
Oh, he whooping Valdez ass. Hold on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good body work. Oh, good body work. There you go, shoe shine that body. Oh man, he whooping Valdez ass. This only in the third round though.
Yeah, they saying that he was that he looked good. Cause I knew something was up because when I talked to Cinto, I told him I saw Boxing Eagle had put up robbery or something else.
Well, you know what? I was hearing mixed stuff about it, and then one of the guy, he's a UFC fighter, Henry. I can't pronounce his last name. Yeah,
Cejudo.
Yeah, he said he's friends with Valdez. He said, but Valdez got whooped.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Henry one of them California Mexicans, man, just like Valdez.
So they're gonna keep it a buck.
Oh man, well, Andre had the guy winning 3 of the first 4 rounds. They just showed Andre Ward's first card. So
okay.
Yeah, the old boy won the first half of the fight, they were saying.
Oh shit, he almost good check. Ooh, good check left hook. Yeah, y'all gonna have to go back and watch this fight tomorrow if Kyle wants to. I mean,
we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, maybe we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'll make sure I bring my other phone.
Yeah, he hitting Valdez with some shit. Valdez getting in there with some looping left hooks and shit, and they landing, but old dude giving him some good body work, man.
Smell like poop out here somewhere. I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Where you at?
Where you at, Cinto?
Where you at?
I just turned the fight on. I'm at 20 seconds. I just started.
Which one you watching?
The highlight?
Nollywood Ford Movies.
Yeah, I'm watching Hurry Up Boxing. I'm just watching the little short highlight. The one is 9 minutes.
Yeah, this is supposed to be I think this was 50-something minutes. This is supposed to be a full fight.
Yeah, they probably got all the bells and whistles in that. The one that y'all should watch tomorrow is the one that's 37 minutes long.
Yeah, mine 52-28.
Yeah, it's probably getting in between rounds. Man, Valdez, you all right, keep shaking your head if you want to. That boy tagging that goddamn high. How you say his name? Conceição, whatever. This Brazilian whooping his ass right now, man. Ooh, and got his hands down. Oh shit! Oh, he was flexing on Valdez's ass, man. He did a full Roy Jones, had his hands all the way down.
But he's a pretty good fighter. I've seen him fight before. I think his last
I
fight he got a knockout. He got a
Yeah, I
stop.
ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Yeah, he the last fight I saw him, I think he got a stoppage.
Boy, so, you know, Santos be watching them cards. That see, I watch some of the prelims, but most of the time with boxing, I'm not watching until the main card come on.
No, I like all of it, but I didn't know nothing about
See,
him.
I'm like that with MMA. I watch the whole card in MMA.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, I was hanging out with my daughter, her mom, and her sister yesterday. Her mom needed her old car fell down on yesterday, so she's ready to go get one yesterday. Now I told her I would go with her, make sure she gets a solid deal and whatnot. So I took her to my old dealership where I used to work at. Man, I keep forgetting how short my daughter's mother is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's like I used to call her overgrown midget back in the day.
Overgrown.
Yeah, overgrown. She's a little taller than the average midget. But hey, if you see her from behind, you think she's still fine. But when you see her from the side or in front of her, nah, man. I told my boy them before they saw, I said, hey, man, I got my daughter's mother. She's ready to get this car, man. I said, well, look, man, I'm going to let you know now, man. She ain't no dime like she used to be. I'm like,
stupid.
Hey, but her butt still look good. From the waist down, she killing it.
Okay.
From the waist up, it's like murder was the case. You know what I'm saying?
Lord,
murder was the case that they gave me.
She don't have a lot of medical problem with her thyroid and stuff, man. So she just all.
So she real thick in the middle. She real thick in the middle.
Man, she was bigger yesterday than I remember seeing a few months ago.
Santo.
Hey, I was like,
You are now listening to Santo Chronicles.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Coming to a theater near you.
Right.
Oh shit.
The Chronicles have begun.
I let my daughter go in the finance office with her. I didn't go in with her. Because my daughter, my daughter just as strong as I am on negotiations. I schooled her years ago. My daughter threw, man.
Going into the 11th round, it was 73 to 125 of punches landed in favor of Conceição. However you say it, man. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I think that's what I've heard.
Conceição. Yeah, I don't know how you say his name, but I'm just, but go ahead, man.
His first name is Robson.
They had him up as far as punches landed, but we all know that don't necessarily mean everything. So
his first name is Robson.
Robertson.
Well, yeah. I thought I said Robson because I know Chimps out said Robson gonna get robbed, son. He predicted it before the fight. It actually happened.
Yeah. They're gonna protect their boys.
Man, he landing that right hand whenever he feel like it. I see now why Valdez didn't want to fight Shakur, man. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I want that smoke.
Yeah,
man. I want that smoke.
Because everybody else, you can't just duck your head and throw hooks with, man.
Hell no.
No, don't be getting mad because he won't stand there and brawl with you.
Schooling that ass.
Yeah, see, he laughing. He know he won that fight, but he knew he was gonna get robbed.
Yeah. I had to get it. Yeah.
We're gonna rob you. We're gonna rob you this time. You get another shot later.
Yeah. I mean, he laughing because he still broke the bank. You know, they still had to cut him a few. They cut him a few extra checks.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your little bit more money. Here's your little bit more money for taking the fight because we know he on PEDs. And here's your another check because we know he missed weight.
Damn. Everything was fucked up with him.
Yeah,
Put them
man.
punches together
But officially, I'm gonna say this. Officially, he made weight, but the way he did it was sketchy. It was sketchy at best. You know what I mean? He got on the scale, and you know once they take a while to call out that weight, something wrong. Now I don't care what sport you in, whether it's MMA, wrestling, or kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, whatever. Once you get on that scale and you get to staring at it because they can't get that weight right, it's like, yeah, hold on, get back off the scale, Oscar. Everybody back up where you can't see the scale. Reggie did a great video on it. Reggie Owens is still in here. Reggie did a great video on it, how they made everybody get back so they couldn't see the numbers on the scale. And then it was 130. Yeah, all the promoters and everybody else and all the I think the commission. Oh man, who are y'all had to? It's on Reggie's channel, man. How they made everybody back up so they couldn't see that.
PED supposed to help him with his weight, huh? It was supposed to be that type of drug, right?
Right. It's they use it for weight cutting, man. It's time for Valdez to move up to 135, man.
Yeah.
If it's killing him like that to make the weight, it's time to move up.
See, they got that Fury Wilder 3.
Yeah, they promote that in the middle of the ring.
And Bob Arum just for sure he promoting it. So
yeah,
I think that's what I've been hearing the last couple of days.
Yeah, man. He trying to make sure he get his cut. He trying to make sure he get his cut.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Well, he gonna get his cut anyway. He just gonna get more of it by promoting it.
Yeah.
See, he just get probably 20% if he don't promote it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's safe to say they probably ain't gonna have no.
Today's day and age, man, you really don't need. Once you get to a certain level, you really don't need a promoter.
No, you don't need no promoter. Man.
Like what they say the same thing in the music business. They say the same thing in the music business now with social media and YouTube and SoundCloud. And
you don't need no promoter when you get to a certain level.
You don't need a record label. Now
all you
have
need
to put all the money.
A manager and attorneys, and the reason you need a manager just to handle them phone calls and talk a little business in your place because you're too busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to rest and all that. But you don't need a promoter just taking money, man.
Right.
Stuff can be done without a promoter. You get a person that can build good relationship with these venues and all that. You don't need no promoter.
Hello?
That's a fact.
Oh, I'm still on.
Man, when Prince set a concert up, that's something gonna let you know like a week or 2 weeks in advance, man. And it'll sell out every time. He's doing it himself.
Lord have mercy. See that's the video that get me that Fight Hype did. Sitting there just Cinnamon and Bob Arum just sitting there yucking it up after Valdez robbed that kid, man. Or after they robbed that kid, can say something. However you say his name. Valdez, both his eyes swole up. Man, come on, dog. Not finna sit here and tell me that man wanted to fight.
They said that that to say y'all wasn't doing as much in the second half of the fight. That's what they said. I've yet to see. I have to see it for myself. See what's going on.
Oh. Yeah, that's his name, Robson. Robson can say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robson. I'm watching one of his amateur fights now when he fought Lomachenko in the amateurs.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Wait, at 126 or something like that.
Lightweight. What's lightweight in the amateurs? Is that still 135?
135. Well, he was fighting bigger. He's fighting at a lighter weight now. In this
Yeah,
fight.
it's light. I'm trying to see the key because they do kilos in the amateurs. Well, abroad anyway.
Yeah.
Everywhere else they do kilos. We don't only country that do pounds and shit. So
Rams. Yeah, they look at us as dummies.
I mean, it don't make
We do.
sense, man. Just to be different. Everybody else on the metric system, we doing
Yeah.
everybody else is
I
meter
used to be on a
gram and
metric system myself back in the day.
I'm
I
picking up
had to
what you're
be.
putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is a long time ago.
Sure.
Yeah, this had to be Lomachenko 23. Yeah, definitely. But see, that go to my point though. Them guys in Cuba and Eastern Europe, they'll stay in the amateurs forever.
Right. Referee ain't saying nothing to Valdez about nothing. He's just getting on to my man about everything.
Yeah. No, I said the fix was definitely in.
This is 97. Oh, this is what they talking about. Dude got showing off.
You see, he dropped his hand.
Yeah, walked back.
Mm-hmm.
They said that's why they think he lost momentum. So some of the people that say he didn't get robbed, this is what they were saying. That little dude Valdez got such a deep voice for him to be so small, you know. Yeah, it's been a rough week.
Yeah, it's been a rough week. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It ain't been a rough week. Your ass on that shit. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't been no damn rough week. Stay off the juice. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Now this one guy, this white guy, he hangs out over in Thailand now. He's a friend of Drew Titan, and he was on Drew Titan's earlier yesterday afternoon. And he said that he had the fight scored 117 to 110 for Robson.
Like I said, I had to watch the full fight to score it. I just watched the highlights, but from what I saw,
yeah,
for Buddy with hitting Valdez was some shit, man.
Yeah. I think Tate Jones said something about it.
If Kyle listening, we just can't let Kyle score the fight.
Nah.
Hey, somebody let Best Pugils back on. There we go. There we go. Cam, you still up with us?
Yeah, I got 9.
Man, this highway is raggeder than a summer gun, man. They ain't used to coming out through here. Let it get over. Can't stand all that. Feel like I'm gonna fall off a cliff or something. I ain't even on a cliff.
Well, fellas, this is where I get off the ride. I gotta go wake my little girl up, start getting her ready for school. You fellas take it easy now, and I'll be listening.
All right, DJ. Take care,
Yes,
man.
All right, Pew.
Still watching Fight Fusion?
All right, bro, stay safe. Now, I wasn't watching it because I left my other phone home.
You did what?
I left my other phone home, so I couldn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm traveling now. I'm on my way home. I'm traveling.
Oh, that's what they talking about. He's aggressive.
Nice.
I heard some people say that Valdez was the aggressor. If this is what they talking about, I don't see that. It was just last of the round.
Yeah, but was he an effective aggressor, or he just was running in, chasing the guy running into shots?
Nah.
That ain't the same thing. Being an aggressor can win you a fight. Just being an aggressor can win you a fight.
When people say that, if I don't know who they are, I don't take what they said as credit, because I know they might be a casual or a fanboy, and so I have to see for myself, you know. Now, if I know who they are and I figure they know something about boxing, then I say, okay, this cat know what he's talking about. Let me see what he's saying. And I'll check it out, you know. But I still gotta check it out for myself, regardless. Edford County. It couldn't be 97 that quick. And it was. Kiss my leg. I just missed my exit. Let's see where I'm going to go now.
Continue straight for 7 minutes to exit 105, US 41.
All right. Yeah, shoot. Missed it. That's all right. Gotta go to 105 now.
Damn. This Far from there.
If they don't cheat me out of no money, man, I should get a little less than 900 for the night.
Oh, that's good. Shit.
Yeah, I probably 11 something, a little over 1100 for the weekend. That's what I need.
Good.
For 2 nights, you know what I'm saying? And see, last night I only drove like 11 miles one way to drop the load off. It was a total of, like 22 miles round trip for $255. I do that in a heartbeat. Plus, it's, my own, in my city. And then they got that little thick red bone, that little fat boot on them. You remember that? You remember what pictures I went to that one post office? I saw my homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to that same one last night. The gal was looking good last night. Man. I had a lot more interaction with her, you see.
Oh, okay.
Trying to let her see my face on a regular. I made a deal with this cat, man. I got to take some stuff to these post offices in my city. There's some right outside of my city. It's like 19 different post offices. About 2 days worth of work. Well, 3 days if you count the day the truck come in on a Friday. And so once I get them off the truck, I can start delivering them ASAP. But I probably won't do them until Monday and Tuesday or whatever. But I'm gonna get to know some of these little gals at these post offices, man, around the city, because I know these, sometimes I go to some of these outskirting or in another state or whatever, get to these little country towns, these post offices. There be some little white chicks at these post offices with little fat tail. It ain't too many flat tail white chicks nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Most of them got some butt. Either they ain't shaped right, but they big, or they shaped right with a little size to them. With a little decent shape and everything.
Yeah, that shit done changed. It wasn't like that when we was young. It wasn't like that.
Now look, I'm looking at this fight. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what round. I'm looking at his face. His face got a couple of marks on, but nowhere near as bad as it ended up being. And I'm thinking this was like round 6 or 7. I think it was round 6 that just ended. So what they were saying, what some of them folks were saying, that it might not have been a robbery, might not be so true, because they talk like he won the first half of the fight, but the way his face looked, it's like, I thought he did all that damage in the first half of the fight, but nah, he looking all right right now compared to the way he ended up. Of course, my man clean faced. Okay, round 7 just started on my end. So he didn't get that damage in the first 6 rounds. Not the capacity, the fullness of it. What did you do yesterday, bro? Huge.
Yeah, hold on. I was switching.
All right.
I was switching the settings on my headset. Yeah. Yesterday, I've been working over the weekend. I told you I got stuck doing that whole shift again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And shit. So I was over there since I got there since Saturday morning. I'm just on my way home now since I've been there.
I should have called you last night, man. I didn't know you. I didn't realize you were working. I guess I
Yeah, I was
forgot.
working. Yeah, I was
You
working.
said something. You did say something to me. Now I remember now.
Yeah,
I should have
yeah,
called you then.
yeah. I was working. And then after I finished the shift, I went to see my kids, two of my kids.
Mm.
You know, they're about 10 to 12 minutes away from the job where the job is at. So I went go over there and see them. You know, and
Yeah.
spent some time with them. Friday night I was hung out with my love, hung out with her, and we hung out, we ate, we got some food and ate and everything,
Yeah.
chilled out, relaxed, get chill time, you know, relaxed with her, knock that out, knock this work out, hours while I can, you know. That was pretty much it. Yeah, I watched
Yeah,
that
man.
documentary.
Oh, the brothers,
Uh,
the blood brothers.
yeah, the Blood Brothers.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it was cool, decent, pretty decent.
So they call this Murfreesboro Highway. Guess it's everywhere. And you ever features? Oh, he got knocked out. Fuse got knocked out, man.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right on 16th Model Road.
Coming up.
Turn right on 16th Model Road.
Yeah, man. I can't look at the chat right now. I'm on some unfamiliar roads right now, fellas. What's up, Eli Zachary? If you're out there listening, man. Fuse got knocked off. If he's in the backstage, if Cam or Cal, whichever one of y'all attended, if you can let him back on, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Eli, if you're able to get on, man, jump on, man. I'm in the boonies, man. I ain't never seen these around here. I ain't never been around this area, man. So I don't know these roads, and it's dark, it's country dark. You know how that works. So I'm just following my GPS right now. And really, I can't concentrate on no story right now. That's the only thing about it. So I had to stop the fight. I was watching that fight. So I missed that first exit. Whispering Oaks Campground. Farm living is the life for me. That's where I'm at. Land stretching out so far and wide. I'm in the areas like that right now. The only comforts I have is the fact that I know I'm still not very far from my own home. I'm a good ways away, but I'm in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee area. So it gives me a little level of confidence opposed to the fact that I'm on some dark, lonely, windy country roads that I've never been on before. You understand? What in some of the movies they show you a naked white girl running up these dark, lonely country roads, butt naked, running from somewhere. Ain't none of that happening on my end. Where the naked white women at? Where they at? I can't even speed through here because I don't know this road. I gotta take my time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Take your time. Take your time. Windy road. There you go. Slow that baby down. Keep control. Oh, I had them bright lights on. I didn't realize. I need them. It's so dark. I didn't realize. This dark is darkness around this. You understand? It's dark as darkness. Man, man, they got to put me some street lights or something around this joint. So dark around through here. If I was living out here, man, I would want me a street light somewhere. Or would I? I don't know, man. Street lights. Excuse me. Sorry. Shit, I didn't get that almost 5 o'clock. That's messed up. No, not really. It's not right. I just boarded a mile ago. Guess it's gonna turn into another road by then. dark, foggy, all that. Wilderness.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
In 1,000 feet. I'll be turning right on Roberts Ridge Road. Yeah. Mhm. It's still 16 bucks.
Continue straight for 8 minutes to Gordon Road.
Man, I sure wish I had missed that first exit. I'm sure I'll be unloading by now. Getting ready to go to the next one. But these folks, they liable not to even be there. So I'm going, probably got a little container in them. Something for me to put their stuff in. Yeah, man.
Oh, it feels like I'm back. It feels like I'm back on. I think I'm the only one on. I think Cam might be on too. Cinco's on.